down to Stingray Body Art, 386 Cambridge Street in Alston, Rock City, right next to O'Brien's Pub. Stingray Body Art, Boston's best tattoos, piercing, and permanent makeup.
Dot Ale. It ain't about you. It's about the beer.
I think I need another drink to stop my suffering. Tell me, what did I drink last night?
This is WEMF Radio.
WEMF Radio.
WEMF Radio.
WEMF Radio.
WEMF Radio. You're listening to WEMFradio.com. WEMFradio.com.
Sweet.
In the booth.
Yellow.
Oh, hey, we're here. What's up? What's going on? I didn't get a cue.
It's
I
all
don't think.
good. No, it's all good. It's organic, Joe.
You see, point fingers is what I'm saying. If someone gave me a cue, then I wouldn't have missed it.
It's all good. Yo, happy Valentine's Day, guys.
Yeah.
I'm here with my two
Valentine's
Valentines,
Day.
Joe
Yep.
Buckley and Herb. I'm not going to drop his last name.
I'm a horrible husband.
Yo, touche. That's hilarious. No, but it's all good. My yeah, I'm here too with you. You know, the most action.
Yeah, but so what? What else did you have to do?
That's what I'm saying. The most action I got this Valentine's Day was yesterday at my physical exam. Mm-hmm. As I just told you, I just got a tetanus shot.
That sounds really hacky, but it's true.
It is.
That was the most action I got since I've been
It's
with
the
a doctor.
hackiest joke of all time, but it's also fact. You know. And yeah, so I got my tetanus shot. Arms real sore. You know, worked all day, so I'm fucking extra sore. And you were, dude, what were you about to tell me? You got a real. Let's start it off with some cool facts.
No, it's not a fact. It's it's a fact, but it's just a strange thing that someone said to me.
Okay.
We were just talking about like getting older.
Yes.
And he was like, "Man," he goes, "Do you realize?" He goes, "Right now, we've been like out of school the same amount of time that it took us to get through school."
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Wow.
And that's kind of scary shit. He's like, you've gone through like every grade since you've been out.
Right.
I was like, excuse me? He was like, think about it. I was
that
like,
is absolutely.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Because that took forever.
I love that. Right.
That took forever.
Right.
And now I've gone through that again.
You continually look back at that one period. You know what I mean?
It's like, well, when I was in first, when I was in third. That's how you go by it. And I've already done another one of those in life.
I do like that a lot. That's mind-blowing. Fuck yeah. Right. It definitely sucks.
Oh, dude, if you're 30 years old,
right,
that's what you're doing right now.
Yeah, you already did your 12 years of post-grad. You know,
think about that.
That is crazy, man.
That is scary.
Herb, how old are you, if you don't mind us asking?
32.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
so,
I'm 31.
I thought, I couldn't tell with Herb, man. He's like one of those like gypsy types.
He's looked like that since he was 17.
Yeah.
In certain lights, I look like 48. Too, right?
No, you look like you. I don't know. You look like you either have a wife and kid at home, or you had to sneak out to be here. You know what I mean? I can't even tell. Man.
You can see that misery through my eyes.
No, you just. I don't know. You look young, but you got an old soul. That's all. I love it.
Did you used to sneak out a lot? This is a stupid question.
Yeah. I mean, but
do your parents care about enough? Care enough that you did? I think they'd be like, "There goes James sneaking out. Thank Christ."
Yeah, right.
Let's lock him out again.
Yeah. Hopefully he gets arrested tonight. No, but my parents were pretty. They gave me a long leash. You know, because I don't know. I never really fucked up like too bad like that. Until way after all that other school and all that bullshit was over. But but when I was younger, I got good grades. I wasn't getting brought home by the cops when I did go out and would be out late. It was never.
And also,
never
a fun fact about you that I just learned outside before the show was that you won your spelling bee how many times?
I won it 3 years in a row.
Wow,
that's correct.
And what years to what?
It was fourth, fifth, and sixth grade.
Wow.
Yeah, it was good times.
That's a dynasty.
It was good. You know what? It kind of is.
3 years in a row.
But it was two different schools though. It was Downey for fourth grade and then fifth and sixth at the
Oh, then again, you are from the east side.
Yeah, right.
So that wouldn't be
right. You know the pool,
I would have won that shit like 7 years.
The pool they were drawing from, wasn't the most skilled spellers. You know.
But what was your clincher? Do you remember the word?
No, the 1 year I do remember in fifth grade I won it on advantageous.
Oh,
because it's advantage with an OUS on the end,
right?
And everyone thought you dropped the E, and nobody
advantagos.
Yeah, nobody picked that up.
Advantageous.
It's advantageous.
Yes,
almost. You
right.
know?
Yeah, you really got to emphasize the
right.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, that was the 5th grade, and then the other 2 I don't remember. I just remember that because it was literally like 12 or 15 people before me. I'm like, how has nobody figured it out yet? like no. I'm like, how do you not like? And even at first, I was a little shaky, but I saw so many people do it wrong. I was like, oh, I know it. I definitely know it.
Wait,
now.
am I wrong?
Legit. I'm almost like, hold on. But that
what's funny is that gets all the way down the line to you, and that must be because sometimes I remember this happening when you were a kid, like doing spelling bees. Someone would misspell it the same exact way the person did before you. Are you fucking stupid?
Exactly.
Listening to yourself. You just said exactly what he said. How'd you get it wrong?
That was the exact situation. I'm like this, and that happened 3 or 4 different times. It's like there's only a few different ways you can spell it incorrectly.
I love what. I mean? When is the spelling bee on ESPN? Because those are fun to watch, man.
I want to say it's like in the dead of summer between when there's really no big sports going on. You know what I mean? Like before All-Star break, no football yet, no fun. You know what I mean? Like I think it's around then, dude. When they're trying.
Well, the Westminster Dog Show just ended, and that's a huge event. I love the
them, I think they have to do that because it's in England, so they work around that. I feel like.
No, it isn't, dude. It's at the Garden in New York City.
Is it really?
Yeah, man.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow. It didn't start in Westminster.
I mean, you call yourself a dog man?
I don't actually. Where did you get that from?
You're a cat guy?
No, I'm not. I don't have animals.
I know, but I'm saying,
dude, I got
you still can make a decision on this.
I'm enough of an animal myself, dude. Okay.
No, I think it's hilarious that you're like, no, I don't have animals. So what would you rather have?
Gun to my head, dog. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, dude. Yeah, anyone. Yeah, cat people are weird people. Definitely. Yeah. Although I did have a girl recently that I spoke to about this, and she was like, I want a dog real bad, but I'm not around enough right now because of work and all that stuff. I need something that it's there. It does, it's fun to be around. It's soft and cuddly, but it can rely, pretty much on itself for now.
Right.
So I was like, all right, I'll take that. But I don't know. Hold on, I gotta do. Yeah. I gotta lay this motherfucking animal fact on you real quick. Have you guys ever heard the term prehensile penis?
What?
Yeah, dude. Get ready to have your fucking mind blown.
Okay. Say it one more time. Afternoon coffee.
Oh, you ready for this?
Say it.
The word, Joe, is prehensile. Prehensile.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
His prehensile penis was able to pick things up.
What?
Exactly.
Can I get the language of origin?
that I don't know. But no, but it's elephants have what is called the prehensile penis, and it has instead of like a regular cock, which is just like a
is cock a scientific term?
Your
you guys are like prehensile penis. So he doesn't have a regular cock.
Well,
yeah.
Regular penile.
You sounded so intelligent up until that point. Like you had me. Like you really did. I'm like, wow, he like knows his shit.
What's the?
I'd be like if your doctor was like came back in, you're like, all right, so listen, what's wrong with your dick? Bro?
Yeah.
You'd be like, buddy, come on, like humor me with some penis talk.
Right.
Here.
How about a little bedside manner? Huh?
Yeah.
No, but
my pants are still down.
but a regular penis. Okay. It's like
see, that sounds better, doesn't it?
Right. It does. But it has
in this context.
It has chambers that fill up with blood. Whereas this thing, it has dude, it's another appendage, dude. It's you like how like an elephant's trunk moves.
Yeah,
like they can scoop.
It can pick stuff up. Yeah,
that's what the penis does.
No way,
dude. Look it up, man. There's video.
Did you see it?
Yeah, there's video.
I gotta know because that's something you would not click on. Like you're just telling me about this, and I need to like Google a video. I need to see this,
right? Yeah, and it's just
normally if someone's like, "Hey, like you got to see his dick," I'm like, "Dude, fuck up." But you tell me about that, I was like, "Well, I'm gonna have to see this."
Exactly. It's like another trunk, dude. They can they'll like grab shit and like.
That's unbelievable. What do they pick up with it?
I don't. That's what I was joking about at work. I was like, imagine.
The elephants looking at each other like, you won't pick that up with your dick. That's way too. It's gonna snap. It's gonna snap off, man.
Right.
No way! Right? Do not knock over that branch.
Imagine that, yeah. and then they have they having like lifting contests with that junk, dude. Oh man, that cracked me up. Oh, but no, I
know it's probably the same thing. It's like their penis size is so big, and they're able to pick stuff up, and they probably still give each other shit about it. It's like, dude, your dick couldn't even pick up that bowl, that fucking small ass.
You can't throw a rock with your cock. Come on.
Dude.
Imagine, dude.
It's still like probably like 20 feet long. It's hilarious.
Dude, it's got to be huge to do. You know what I mean? To do
It's
that.
an elephant's
it's crazy.
penile.
Penile, whatever.
Hole.
Yeah, right. Reproductive organ, whatever.
That's
But
unbelievable.
I got another. This is not nearly as good, but still pretty fascinating.
It can't be.
And
I think we should end the show. I don't think we can top. We can't top a penis that picks up stuff. Holy crap!
The other one I heard today though. Well, these are both at work.
Yeah.
There's when you to reduce the risk of like infection and rejection from the body, like when you have a kidney transplant, they just disconnect that shitty kidney and then they hook up the new one and leave the old one in there. They don't take it out because it's like too much to go through.
Too much going, yeah.
So you end up with 3 kidneys. Right? You have a kidney transplant, but you end up with 3 kidneys in the end. Isn't that weird, dude?
But can those kidneys pick anything up? That's what I want to know.
Dude, that third kidney, it's from
the 2 kidneys hand stuff to the other kidney? Because that's what I need to find out right now.
It sprouts arms and legs and fucking does jumping jacks.
You should have led with that and closed.
You know what? That's a good call.
You got to pick up little nuances here in this game.
I was too excited.
You were way too excited about the other one. You should have led. You'd be like, first of all, I got 2 amazing facts. Scientific fact. He goes, 1, I'm saving it. Yeah. That way you built it even longer.
Damn it.
Then you told us something really cool, like the whatever. See, I never even forgot. Is it your liver? What is it?
Oh, the kidney.
Yeah, the kidney. See, I don't even give a shit about that. I'm so still caught up on the penis thing getting picked up. Being able to pick shit up that I didn't even remember. I thought it was a liver.
What organ was it again?
Yeah, I already forgot that. That's how little that mattered.
Heart transplant, you said?
Dude, you
it's out
messed
the
up.
window club.
It's so, dude, that whole time you're talking,
so
I was
funny.
just thinking about like this giant elephant.
Honestly, I regret not doing it the other way now.
You think, dude, you think the elephant plays catch with itself? Like just trying to say, just like throwing shit under its stomach. Just like, yeah, I'll play a game of catch. I don't need anybody.
Oh my god.
Dude, my dad died last year. I just gotta play catch with myself. I could do it with my. That's insane.
I'm finally old enough that my prehensile penis is dragging on the ground.
That's it's a good thing because he told me this might have to happen someday, so I've been practicing.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
How many times can I go back and forth without touching the ground? How many times?
Oh man,
that is spectacular,
isn't it, dude? Is it not? I literally laughed. I laughed for about 5 minutes.
How can you not laugh?
I laughed
at that?
for about 5 minutes.
That's
about that.
amazing.
It was so goddamn.
That's the
funny.
one thing. Like, honest to God, that's the one thing you could probably tell somebody, and immediately they're gonna be like. They're going to be like just going through scenarios in their head.
They're going to just pick up.
I have to see this.
I don't give a fuck. Elephant penis.
Yeah.
You know, Google it.
Picking up stuff, elephant dick.
Right.
That's
legit.
Oh my god.
I love that so much. So yeah, well, dude, I got some cool dudes at work. We trade. We have some good. We have some good conversations.
There's a whole,
it's
like,
funny.
There's really something to be said for that. It doesn't matter what job you do. When the people you work with are cool, the job is like not nearly as bad.
Right.
It's not even close to being as bad. I told you I worked at a liquor store.
Yep.
That it was like family friends that owned it. My sister worked there, and then I ended up working there.
Right.
You were like the whole reason. Yeah. It's the whole reason why you get the job, and like friends of friends, brothers, and you knew everyone at some point. Like people that used to work there. And the people I worked with were awesome, and I was genuinely disappointed when I couldn't work there.
Right.
Like I was, you don't leave a job. I was like, this sucks. I don't get to hang out. I don't get to see them
even
anymore.
though it's probably like minimum wage.
Yeah, it was next to nothing, and I loved it. And it was easy, and it was fun, and it was just like the amount of characters I got walking through the door and everything. Every day would be some sort of different shit that would happen. You just had a blast with all those people. It was great. And it was like, mindless work, but that's why I liked it.
Right.
That's why I liked it. Like a lot of people don't realize this. This is a little behind the curtain of liquor stores, everybody. But when you go and get a 6-pack, they put those together. People put those together. They don't come like that. People put those. You put 6-packs together out of cases.
We used to do.
But a lot of people don't realize
we used to deliver the sleeves. That's right. Yeah. Wow.
A lot of people don't realize like people break down the things and then you make the 6-packs. I loved making it. I like as far as like a relaxation. It's almost like shuffling cards. And then you got good at it.
It's so mindless.
So you just like. And you'd like put them all on, then you'd stack them, and it was just something to doing that repetition. You'd look up and you'd be like, "Oh, dude, that was like an hour and a half, 2 hours. My day's almost done.
Exactly.
I was just doing that. It was just easy.
It's so mindless that it becomes like a meditation for you.
Yeah.
You
let your mind wander
thinking,
and you're just hanging out.
You know what that was for me, dude? Was making pizza boxes at Westside.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Yep.
You know, you just have to. Sometimes they'd be like, "Listen,"
you just find a rhythm to it, yeah.
Because they would piss through so many at that place, dude. Like, I'm talking like over 100 a night. So twice a night, I'd have to bang out a couple, stacks or whatever. I'm like, this is fucking miserable, but let's do it. And then after a while, you're like, I kind of like doing this shit. You know?
You know what I like doing at a restaurant is rolling silverware. Because my night is so hectic. I put it this way. I liked it better when I didn't have to roll silverware. Because my restaurant that I worked at
was far as within that job?
Yeah.
Right.
When it gets really hectic and stuff at night and then you have to roll your silverware at the end of the night, it forces you to sit down and like just kind of unwind almost and get this like little rhythm to it, and it almost like doesn't put you to sleep, but you're just kind of like, all right, now you know what, I'm gonna get this stuff done when I get it done, I'm gonna leave when I leave. It like allows yourself to calm down for like a half a second.
100%.
Yeah, I
used to have the same type, when I used to work for a catering company, same type of thing. You're on your feet like a ton, and then when you get any type of task like that where you're like, all right, I can sit for an hour, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna go zen, I'm gonna bang this out, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know.
Yeah,
you welcome those little treat. Yeah, it's just it's like a little treat, even though it's you're still at work, but you're like, all right, it's not.
I look forward to this at work. It gets me through like this day or whatever.
Yeah, it's something that breaks up the monotony. You know what I mean? Yeah. I do. I enjoy that.
Yeah, if you get to do anything different, like at school when you were a kid. And then, like, you get something, would be like, we need 2 people to go to the principal's office to go pick up stacks of books. You're like, oh, go! Like, people just give me something else.
Right.
Anything else. You know,
that's a great point.
It is. Yeah. I remember everyone would their hands would shoot up and be like, I need somebody to, like, scrub toilets. Like, people would just jump at the chance and do anything but be in that seat at that time.
That is so true.
I remember, I think it was, like, 6th grade, and you think, like, you're the king of the school and everything, and there was something where, like, we had to, like, clean out like some kind of like storage closet, full of stuff, and it was like I don't even know if they could get away with that now, like ask kids to do that. I don't know if they would. They'd probably be like, someone could be like, I hurt my back from manual labor, but they were like, we had all the stuff we had to get out of there because they were going to use it for a new room, like art room or something. So they're like, we need people to do it, and like they came to our class, and I'm like, I'll do it. And my buddy's like, hell yeah! So we would just stack that up, and we were just sending each other down the hallway on one of those carts, and just letting go as soon as you got by the last classroom to see who could like go the farthest or crash into the most shit. And it was something we could have got done in like 2 hours.
Yeah,
and it took
it all day.
The whole day.
Hell yeah, of course,
dude. You learn how to slack off at work. Then, that's all you're doing is like, dude, we're not doing all this in the time constraints that we're doing right now. We are making this last.
That's so funny. Yeah,
I want to make sure I get paid for the whole day. It's the same thing. It's like I want to make sure my payment is not being in class.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking great. All those guys are in the union now. Love it.
Actually, I think one of them's dead. And
oh, jeez, poor guy, leaning on a shovel.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like I think I've said this plenty of times before, but that's like I told you what my nephew said one time.
Yeah, that's exactly what
was the greatest thing
exactly
ever.
What prompted that.
And we were walking to a Red Sox game, and the way we walked through this big construction site, as there usually is in Boston, but this one's been in a huge construction site for a long time.
Right.
I'm like, hey buddy, like look at the trucks. It's like all these big front end loaders and stuff, and he's like looking through, and he's like, oh, that's cool, and he goes, every time I pass a construction site, nobody's working. I was like, you are a very observant young man.
No, but how old was he at the time?
7.
That's what I'm saying.
It was awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like one of those things where it wasn't. He was too young to even be like a wise ass about it.
He didn't. Yeah, he had no idea how funny.
That was a legit observation. You know what I mean? Yeah. I love when that happens.
He also asked me on our way to a Celtics game one time. He was like, we went by that Holocaust Memorial, where there's all the tall glass things, and he was like, "Hey, what's that?" I go, it's just like, I was like, it's a memorial. It's like, but it's just like statues of like, people that passed away. It's like, it's don't worry about it.
How could anyone kill 6 million people? Well, you got to be organized. I still love that. I love that joke. I love that
Jonathan Tolson's birthday, so it's funny that you bring that up.
Today's Jonathan Tolson's
birthday. So happy
birthday
to former guest and
writer
birthday boy.
Writer of that joke. That's a great joke.
And I think he is to do a little plug for him, if I remember correctly. I think this weekend,
he's at
maybe right now. No, I thought he was at
last weekend.
See, I thought he was at Comedy Connection.
Oh, fuck.
With Brian Glowacki.
Let's find out.
I forget who was headlining. What's her name? I'm going to say the wrong name, and I don't want to say the wrong name, and you're looking it up. But he's opening, or he's hosting. I think he's hosting. Brian Glowacki is featuring, and then I'm pretty sure it's a Comedy Connection. I could be wrong.
Damn it!
What do you have up? Laugh Boston?
No, I'm on his Instagram account, which is shitty for his dates. Apparently,
why'd you do that?
Because that's the first thing I thought about.
Well, now we're wasting a shitload of
It's
time.
all right. No, I'll talk amongst myself. Sorry, Tilson. We're going to find your date. We're going to plug it. Don't you goddamn worry.
I know. He's terrified right now. That
Yeah,
we're not
yeah,
doing
I
this.
know,
Well,
yeah.
you guys just
It's like, oh
figure
my
out my
God.
schedule. I really need this for all the people that are going to make the trip to Rhode Island from Brighton to go see me.
Right. Attention deficit. You guys are like
If they listen to this.
major media outlet and everything. You know.
All right, I can't find it. Maybe it was last weekend.
I think it was, dude.
I think it was too now.
Yeah, I think it was.
Sorry if you guys missed it.
Jesus
And we just wasted all that
Christ.
time.
It's all
As
right.
I'm doing, I'm
It's
going,
all
I
right.
think, well, anyway, you know what is true? His birthday is today. I know that for a fact. That is 100%. That is 100% true.
Valentine's baby. I love
Yeah.
it. That's my boy there. Oh my good dude. We got a thing at work. Cause Man Love Thursdays. You never heard of Man Love Thursday, dude?
I think you are really close to the people you work with.
Are you? No,
This
but
thing at work, it's called Man Love Thursday.
no.
Dude,
We
when
have-
I was saying I
hold
liked
on.
where I worked, I was genuinely disappointed. I
We-
wasn't because the other dudes at work was sucking my
We
dick.
have Gay Wednesday. Okay?
Oh,
Gay
I'm sorry.
Wednesday.
I'm
No,
sorry.
all right?
You have Gay Wednesday
and
and
we
what?
were real lucky because Gay Wednesday fell on Valentine's Day this year.
Oh.
That's not going to happen again for like a decade.
Gay-
But but you've never heard of Man Love Thursday?
No.
Herb, have you never heard of this term?
No.
I think someone's putting one over
No,
on you,
dude.
dude.
It
Just hoping you'd say this shit.
It came out of the Iraq War because on Thursdays, like, on Friday is their holy day, okay?
Uh-huh.
And so that's the day that they, go to their services and all that, and like, sleep with their wives and all that type of shit.
Uh-huh.
But in their culture, there is still like a big thing of like, the woman for procreation, but the man, for pleasure type shit. Yeah, dude. Like some ancient Greek, like Aristotle type shit. Like fucking little boys and all that.
I was gonna say, and Aristotle was into some crazy.
Well, they used to, yeah. When he was like 30, he had like a 14-year-old boyfriend and shit.
What
like
the-
that's what I know. Dude, I know.
It was a different time.
I'm
I
not
know.
condoning
Like I'm
it.
not saying.
Right.
I know.
But-
I get. What, you're
but
just
in that-
stating facts. We're not saying anything.
But
about
in that
it.
part of the world, there is a big left, like a lot of people.
Hangover.
That I get, right? But what the fuck was I just getting at?
Man Love Thursdays.
No,
You're on the topic of that.
But a lot of people like they're done with that. But some people they're very
Traditionalists?
very fundamentalist about a lot of shit, and it's a real thing still. And so like the soldiers would see this, like they'd be out on patrol like a Thursday after dark, and they would they'd fucking kick in the door of some building or whatever, just on patrol, not looking for anything in particular.
Right.
But they found it.
Oh.
And exactly, and they'd be just dudes fucking pounding each other in the ass and all that type of shit.
Okay.
And
so why does this
that's
make
not,
it?
That's not
okay.
what the. Like,
All right,
no,
so now I need to
Because on
know.
Friday they can't.
How did that
on
make
Friday
it from
they can't-
Iraq to your auto body shop?
Everybody knows it.
Who do you work with,
I don't
man?
know how you two have never heard the term "Man Love Thursday." I really don't. It's such a big joke, dude. Like
I've never heard that.
It's a bit. I mean, obviously that's not the religious term, but on Thursday.
Yes, I would agree.
It would happen on Thursday before the religious day because they
Muhammad
were so,
wasn't like reciting the Quran. Like I had a vision. Oh, he also declared the Messiah declared.
he was getting
Man Love Thursday.
He was getting a
Write
blowjob
that
from a
down.
dude when he wrote the Quran. Dude. Come on. But we're gonna get fucking killed.
Yeah, I was
we're
gonna say,
gonna get shot walking out of the building.
Okay.
But no, but so anyway.
I mean,
like,
you will. I won't.
yeah, you look just like one of them. They'd probably be like, "I'm a Akbar." Oh, that's
That was
that's
you
him.
mixed up some
Yeah,
stuff. But for those of you who are not watching, he Heil Hitler and did that. Dude, now you're definitely gonna get killed. All right, you gotta stop. Put your hand down. Stop it, please. Man,
we need to get a screenshot.
All
of
right,
that.
I think we're no longer at WMF.
No,
we gotta take a quick break.
No. Hold on. I need to get through this though. Okay.
I don't think so.
You don't want to hear about Gay Wednesday, dude? Come on.
Wait.
Come on, dude.
All right.
No, but all right. So again, the Man Love Thursday. You two will live under a rock.
Was it
apparently.
like Tug Me Tuesday? I'm not miss all this shit. I'm missing out on. Where do you work?
I might pitch that at work. I might pitch that.
You might pitch that at work.
But
all right.
No, so we just do like again at Gay Wednesday. It's just a joke, just a joke, dude. You know, and we all talk about wicked gay shit all day. Like, and today happened to be Valentine's Day, and we had a lot of fun with Gay Wednesday this week. Let me tell you, dude. Okay, it was a fucking blast.
Dude.
It was a fucking blast.
You must work with the fucking craziest people.
Oh, dude, you haven't the maniac.
Oh my god.
It's a squad of straight maniacs.
I love going to work.
It's a straight.
I get to be myself on Wednesday and Thursday,
and now Tuesday.
Tuesday. Wait until the boys hear this. I came up with Tuck Tuesday.
Oh man.
Shit!
And then we're gonna start fuck a coworker Friday. You know? Got him.
Oh my god!
But man,
everyone else hates Mondays, but not us.
It was funny, dude.
It's a man day Monday.
It was hilarious.
Oh my god, that is too funny.
It really was, man.
Very revealing episode, I must say.
Hey, I'm having fun at work lately. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I have a good time.
Yeah, it was fabulous.
It was memorable. Fabulous time, Joe. Fabulous. It was miserable at first, you know. I'm not gonna lie.
Until they let you in. I had a circle.
It wasn't that, dude. It was just like
jerk.
Literally. I don't know. It was I don't know, dude. Starting a new place is rough, especially coming off of a fucking the job I had. You know what I mean? Took a bit of a pay cut. You know, but it's way closer to home.
Well,
so
this makes up for it.
I don't know. Yeah. All the anal is absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
I could see. Yeah. Where do you work again? I need to write this down.
I would not say that on the air. I don't want to blow anybody's spot.
Right.
But good group of guys though. Fucking they sure are swell. You know.
Yeah.
They sure are swell.
I bet.
Now, all right, let's switch gears to some heterosexual conversation. You know.
Let's.
What do you got on the boards? There's no sports shit to
Which
talk
one
about.
of them can pick up stuff with a dick? Which one of them has a Petarian,
prehensile penis?
Prehensile penis. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
And one of them has 3 pancreases.
One guy I work with though, he's pretty young too. He's only like 42. This dude before short.
Does he look good for 42, Jim?
No. Yeah, short time before. Oh well, no, you know he does, but he's in the course of losing some weight. That's what it is. You know what I mean? So he doesn't look like shit, but he's too heavy, you know, for his own good. But he lost a bunch of weight recently, and because he had a fucking heart attack, like at like 40. But this motherfucker had a heart.
How many people I gotta get me one of those? How much weight did he lose?
No shit, right? No, he lost 100 pounds and
holy hell
and counting. Right. Yeah, he's on his way. I'm giving him the credit. He's on his way. But he had a heart attack on a fucking Friday, dude. Was back to work Monday. Left work with chest pains. Went to the hospital. They were like, yeah, you had a heart attack an hour ago. And then he took the weekend off and went back Monday. Like, dude, you're a psycho. You know what I mean? And he's he eats real healthy and shit.
But when you work with your work, you're in a rush to get back. So I can see why.
Right. If you miss Monday or Tuesday, you don't get to take...
I can't miss Mouth Me Monday.
Right. If you miss Monday or Tuesday, you can't participate in Gay Love Wednesday. Or Gay Wednesday.
Those are the rules. I didn't write them.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Now, so that... I don't know. I give that dude props though. That's insane. That's real shit. That's what I'm saying. That's real shit.
Tough bastard.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He's a tough bastard. This guy.
Yeah.
Used to drink like a fish. Quit drinking cold turkey, which is really bad for you.
Dangerous.
Yeah, really. Especially the amount he was drinking, really bad for you. Like could kill you. Could definitely kill you. The way
they got to put you on all sorts of like blood pressure medication and stuff, right?
No, he's on blood pressure stuff, but he doesn't take any type of weird drugs or anything now. Like he's not on any type of maintenance drugs or anything, but again, just he's a fucking tough motherfucker. Irish boy, nice Irish boy.
Hey, how do you do the brogue? You do the brogue? Okay?
No.
I think the brogue stuff. It always sounds Scottish.
I can't. Yeah, it is rough. It is rough. I do a better Eric Cartman than I do the Irish brogue.
Yeah. They're not even close. So that would make sense that you would do that.
That was a joke. I don't even think I can do
that. That was really dry. I didn't even know it was a joke.
I know. So I don't even think I do a Cartman impression, to be honest with you. I just made that shit up.
You said it.
I do want to. Oh, actually, you know what? I think what we were talking about in the car about the kind of jokes that are outside of my wheelhouse.
Yes.
Typically, I think I have one.
Funny ones.
I haven't. Yeah. Things that get laughter from the audience members.
Yeah.
No, but I think I got one though that I've never tried it on stage yet. But I think it is just like, it's goofy enough, dude. It's very
silly.
Very James Creelman mixed with a little bit of Mark Gallagher. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's something.
Two references nobody will know, but I know. So I get. What
I'm here talking to you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all that
I get what
matters.
you're saying.
Yeah, but yeah. When we were talking about Creelman last week, you had me dying about just like your impression of him.
Yeah, well, how insane he is. He's an awesome person.
Oh
but
no,
yeah,
right. No,
he's
but
the same exact thing.
It was just so it was so funny when you were like, yeah, that is not. There's no act to that. There's no, right. And when you were like, when you interrupted him, and you're like, "Don't you interrupt me!" And he just stormed off.
He goes, I was talking to him.
Yeah,
and he ran off, and I was like, oh, my God.
That is so funny, man. I love that kid, though.
Good people, yeah.
Dude, he honestly,
very funny.
Cracks me the fuck up. Right, yeah, please do look him up. He's going to be somebody, that kid. I tell you. You won't get this one either. He's our Jim Painter. You know who that guy is?
Not at all.
Oh, man, dude. Dude, this motherfucker. Like, there's like a couple video, things of him out there somewhere. I've seen him do like a couple comedy store sets or whatever, like just shitty, just comedy store filmed, like nothing professional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But dude, he's very much like that, like again, art incarnate. Like could not help to be, but who he is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like even if you were like, listen, we're gonna pay you a bunch of money to put on this act and play this role, could not do it.
You know what's so funny? That's like I always find it weird with like wrestling. Okay. Like those guys really have to maintain a character, not just in the ring or like doing the personalities, but when they're outside of it, because they have to maintain this sort of level of like, this is who I am in persona. No matter where they are, they kind of have to stay in character, but like not too much. But they they have to know when to pull that back. Right. That must get like confusing,
dude.
You must be just so immersed in that. Like, it must get really weird for you to do. You know what I mean?
Now, this is not a wrestler, obviously, but fucking Dice, Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah,
he was not that guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like he used to go up, and his act was, he would do John Travolta. Or no, he would go up and do Dice, like the Dice Man. Right. Go up and smoking cigarettes and talking all extra Brooklyn and misogynistic and all that.
Yeah.
And then he would close with the Travolta impression from Saturday Night Fever.
Right.
And so like that's how he got big. But then he started to he legit, because you can't do Travolta forever because it was kind of topical. You know what I mean? Like it blew up at the time because it was the 70s. But he's like, I can't do this all the time. So he started to write jokes for Dice, the character.
Yeah.
And now like people are like, dude, he is that dude. Like he wears the gloves now, the leather jacket, the cigarettes, all that. Like he is the Dice Man.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like his name's Andrew Clay Silverstein.
Yeah.
Like,
well, that's like you told me the story. I
mean?
never heard it before, but I'll let you tell it. Is Larry the Cable Guy?
Oh no. Well, his real name's Dan Whitney.
Yeah.
People, and he again, like he had a guy in Gainesville teach him how to talk the way he speaks.
Right.
Like he did not. That's not his. Like he's from Georgia. And dude, Zach Galifianakis is from Georgia.
Oh,
no,
really?
No accent, very proper, like Southern boy. Dan Whitney is the same type of dude. Like, just got it that like this parody is working so well. And he legit.
I thought you told me a story that someone said to him was like, "Hey, Dan, like how many people?" Because he said he didn't want to keep doing it, right?
Yeah, that was we spoke about that with Justin Hoff on the first time 2 years ago when he came to our show when it was back at your house in Brockton still.
Yeah.
He came on the show and because him and Brian Glowacki had just done the Orlando Improv.
Yeah.
And the guy who owns Orlando, the Improv down there, he used to book Dan Whitney way back in the day when he was just starting.
Dan Whitney.
I think he
was just starting to get that Larry the Cable Guy thing.
I think the Dan Whitney thing was very short lived.
Okay.
And then Larry the Cable Guy came in, and then when he got good, he was like, "Fuck, like." I can never go back, and and that was the story that Hoff told us about the guy from the Orlando Improv. He's like, I'm thinking about going back to just the Dan Whitney act and blah blah blah, and he's like, dude, no one's buying tickets to see Dan Whitney.
Yeah.
But Larry the Cable Guy just sold this fucking room out all weekend, like and that was that's kind of all she wrote. But yeah, dude, I don't know, dude. He learned how to speak that way. Like he's not.
I know.
I don't know. That's awesome.
Even though if people hear that story, they still don't care. He's just such his own thing right now.
I appreciate it
because,
a lot more.
like, for some people, yeah, I do too. I do too. I'm almost like, oh, he's a fraud, but I'm like, no, it's like, it doesn't matter.
I could never do that.
If anything, it's like, oh, really? Because he's really good at that.
I could. That's right. It's like, dude, like, so on top of being hilarious, he's also a great actor. That's what that means.
Well, you know what's so funny? It's like, well, you know what's kind of weird? He's acting being Larry the Cable Guy, and then he gets in movies, so he's like acting upon acting upon acting. He's like pretending to be this guy playing this guy.
Movieception.
Or it's like so, yeah.
That is
when you said he's a good actor, I'm like, he's a horrible actor. But I'm like, no, he really is a good actor.
Right.
But he's bad at acting like that guy in a movie acting. It's so strange.
They want Larry the Cable Guy in the movie. And Larry the Cable Guy would be a shitty actor. You know what I'm saying? But Dan Whitney is a fucking comedic genius.
You know what's so funny is that people like shit on the Larry the Cable Guy thing. And you know what's so funny? I'm always like, you know what, dude? Tell me you can't laugh at some of the stuff he says. Like, you have to. You couldn't sit there and be like, this is all terrible. Like, you just have to be such a tight ass.
I have always. I'm not just saying this because we're talking about him. I have always loved that fucking dude, man. Like, he cracks me the fuck up. Yeah. I used to love, and I still say this all the time. He used to do his jokes that were real, borderline, PC and all that, but he didn't have to worry about that back in the day.
Right.
People would still laugh.
Right.
And people would be laughing, and he would tag his jokes like a real racially, charged joke.
Yeah.
And the audience would be dying. Black people, white people, Asian people, whatever, dude. Yeah. And he would tag the joke with, I don't care who you are. That's funny. Yeah. And it's like that.
But you know what's weird?
Saying it's like I don't like even a black man could appreciate. You know what I mean? Like could appreciate that joke.
I think it's funny because he's so over the top, like stupid. That it's like when you're laughing at what he says, you're really laughing at like
him.
The people that you know that would like look like him or sound like him or anything like that.
That's what great satire does, dude. You know what I mean? And he's a fucking animal, man. I love that fucking dude. Excuse me, I keep coughing. I got a little.
Okay, so favorite comedian all the time, Larry the Cable Guy. Like, we've established this.
From now on, I'm coming in and cut off.
Not just underrated, but like he's in my top 5.
He's in my top 1.
Imagine saying that.
No.
Yeah, but I still have to give him all that credit. We're like, yeah, he's a comedic genius. Yeah. You believe this guy? He's a shit. Is he in your top 5? Oh, hell no. Yeah. He's not even close. Fraud. Hack. That's awesome. We just kissed his ass and then immediately shredded him. Like, everything we just did.
He's just about
you have to say that, and then you go, oh yeah, but no, hell no, I wouldn't be caught dead saying I think he's really good.
That's hilarious. Yeah, he's just above Carrot Top on that list. That poor bastard.
No.
Oh man.
Yeah, you know what's funny is I told you I saw Jeff Foxworthy when I was in Nashville.
Yes.
He was eating dinner with his family. Eating lunch. And,
you were a gentleman. You didn't bug him.
I didn't bug him at all. You with your family, and that was one of those moments.
But some people will wait around.
It's also,
wait till
but
he's
again,
done.
Yeah, but again, it's also, it's Jeff Foxworthy. Like you know what I'm saying?
If it was Chappelle,
I would have been just staring
I'm getting beers until he's done with fucking his dinner.
But mine was just like I did a double take and went,
right.
That's Jeff Foxworthy?
Right.
And then I just went back to what I was doing. But I was like, no, it is. Holy shit, that's him, But it was kind of funny because he looks like such an average dude.
Yeah.
That you could honestly probably walk by him a million times. You'd never know. Like, never.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And, I don't know. It was just kind of funny because I was like, oh, he's a guy.
Right.
He's just a guy.
He's just a dude, man.
He's just a guy. Which everybody, it's the same thing. It's like, even with athletes, I think, dude, they're just human beings. They're just people.
Just a very, very
they're
tall.
Just good. It's just weird that they're good.
Yeah, that's all.
Wish he'd pop over at work.
I was just about to say that. Damn it, dude. You stole that joke from me. I was going to invite him to Gay Wednesday, man. Fuck.
I have to find out where he lives and hit his side of his car with a sledgehammer.
Dude, did I don't know if I don't think I told you about this. I had a dream. I had a dream the other day. I passed out on the couch one afternoon. I took a mean nap.
If you're about to tell me like you had a dream about
about Gay Wednesday,
yeah.
No. But I had a dream. I don't know why this fucking cracked me up so hard, dude. Okay, I had this dream. I had a dream. I got an OUI, right? But and so
that's a stretch.
And, right?
Wow, you had a dream about this, or were you getting a DUI?
Which first of all, which
were you in the process of getting one?
Which speaks.
I had the craziest dream. Dude, Corbett, that sounds like that happened.
The weirdest thing, I woke up and there was a police report there.
And I woke up and I had a court date mailed to me, and I have to be there, and it's like the craziest thing. Isn't that insane?
No, but the goddamn, what was I just gonna say? I had another rebuttal joke for you. That was
It doesn't matter.
Damn it, no, but it was good though.
So you're in a dream,
Yeah,
and
right,
you're
yeah.
getting an OUI.
I'm in a dream state. And
Yeah.
oh no, that's what it's, dude. It's like, how guilty is your conscience that you're having dreams about getting OUI? Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But so I have this dream that I get an OUI, and then I get to court, and they're like, all right, you're gonna hire your own attorney? Do you want a court-appointed attorney? And for whatever reason, with an OUI, you never do that. No, you never go. Yeah, you never go court-appointed. So I'm like, I'll take the court-appointed attorney, and the attorney is Shaq. Right?
Oh, yeah?
And he gives me his business.
You're like, I got this.
This is what fucking killed me, dude.
Yeah.
He gives me his business card, okay? The business card just says Shaquille O'Neal, Esquire.
Uh-huh.
And I woke up and I fucking lost it, dude. I was like, is this
How did that happen?
I was like, is this that funny, or did I literally just lose my mind in the middle of a nap?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, I was crying laughing for a good 15 minutes, dude. You know what I mean? And I think I tweeted it out, actually. But
That's a crazy dream.
I was fucking rolling over that shit. I don't know why. But
I have not slept, dude. I did not sleep last night at all whatsoever. Yeah. My baby's been sick.
Right.
My wife got sick. It was just like a complete nightmare. So the messed up part is like when your kid is sick, and any dads out there, this like has to happen. But you always like sort of just wake up here and there, you hear a noise or whatever.
Right.
But the messed up part is like she's sick. When I'm not hearing a noise, I freak out.
Right.
So then I just like couldn't sleep.
Right.
Because like if I'm hearing a noise, I'm
too
checking
quiet,
on her.
yeah.
If it's too quiet, she's too quiet. What's going on? And you're panicking. She just
is she
away.
in the bed with you, or is she right next to it, or what?
No, she's got her own room now, but we have the monitor.
Right.
You can still hear her even without
Okay.
the monitor, but I just do it anyway because I'm nuts.
Sure.
So
That's good. That is good though.
But it was just I was up, dude. I was up from 1 to about 4.
Right.
Like, and I think I fell asleep before that for like maybe an hour.
See,
and I was just like,
I sleep like shit anyway. You know what I mean? Like you at least.
I typically do, but then it's here and there. I'll catch up. But
you have a rough time sleeping and shit. I feel like I thought you sleep fairly well. You said
it comes in like waves. Like I think my body gets so tired that eventually I'm like, oh, I've been sleeping well lately. And then as soon as I think to myself, I've been sleeping good, I have like a month of hell.
Right.
And then it comes back.
See, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't bounced back entirely yet. Like, I never slept great anyway.
Yeah.
But I just do. Like, I think from years of just
I feel like this is what old men talk about.
The-
Like, how you
yeah,
been
you're right,
sleeping
yeah.
lately? Well, not like I used to.
Have your
and,
poop's been real soft lately too?
Yeah, I just tell you. Anyway, how was traffic this morning? Well, it's always busy.
It's like, damn it. No, but yeah, I did. I don't know, man. It's pissing me off. It's worrying me lately.
Oh, so I ended up taking a trip to the emergency room this weekend.
yes, you did.
Because of the baby.
You told me
we
that
can't be too
briefly.
cautious,
Right.
and we should go. And I was like, I won't be able to sleep. This is like, I was like, I won't be able to do if she's
What time
sick.
of night was this?
Yeah.
Oh,
We get to the emergency room at like right before midnight, like 11:30.
Damn.
What time do you think we got seen?
Oh, dude. I don't want to. I'm not gonna ask which hospital. Like, I'm gonna guess and say like 4 o'clock in the morning.
7 o'clock.
Really, dude? With a baby, with a fucking
Yeah.
newborn, dude?
Well,
a legit
she's
infant?
7 months old.
Legit infant,
Yeah,
though?
but they see you right away. Like you get you get in, and then a nurse does the quick check-in.
Yes, yeah, okay.
So we
Okay.
knew like everything as far as like her temperature and everything like
Right.
that. It's like okay,
Right.
But then you still gotta wait, and all we really want to know is like, does she have the flu?
Right, yeah.
Does she have pneumonia?
Does she have? Yeah.
So
does she have
this
water
brought,
around
this
her
brought
lungs,
on my idea during this like time, especially during flu season, right?
Right.
That if all these people waiting, there's a shitload of people waiting, right?
Right.
Why don't they have people be like, is anyone here to get a flu test, make sure they don't have the flu?
Right.
Is anybody here to make sure? And then just swab people and
Right.
put it in a little container, come back and be like, listen,
Triage.
you don't have the flu, you probably just have a cold. Why don't you come back tomorrow if you're still feeling this way?
Right.
Because it's going to be a while. Or like,
Right.
just give me that. Because if they did that, I wouldn't have been there for 7 hours just for them to be like, listen, we did the test. She's okay. It's just a cold. It's bad cold, but it's not like she has the flu or pneumonia. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't have to sit there all day. And that's the other thing. We get in there at 7. I'm like, there better be blood splattered all over the walls. This better be a goddamn massacre in here.
Right.
It was quiet. There was nothing going on. I'm
Right.
like, how did we wait that long? And like, look at this place.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
It's calm as can be. Like, there's no sense of urgency, emergency. There's nothing going on right
no
now.
gunshot wounds.
Right.
You know
What happened
Right.
that I waited that long?
Right.
There's no way.
I get you. I
Yeah,
get you. It's
it
ridiculous.
was, dude, nightmare. My
It is
back,
ridiculous.
and my back hasn't been right since. I had to try to sleep.
Sitting on these damn wooden pews.
But for real though,
Yeah. Oh no, yo, dude. dude.
I was sitting on like one of those chairs, and I'm like slouching so much trying to sleep,
trying to lay her down.
that it was just trying to get her. Oh God,
dude, that's fucked.
I don't wish that upon my worst enemy.
No,
Dude.
no,
It was just thinking about it, like, oh my God, dude, drove me nuts. We go to check out, and my wife is like, if they ask us for a copay right now, I'm saying bill us, and I'm storming out this door. I can't be in here another minute. I'm like, I'm with you, right?
Right.
So we walk up to the counter. She's like, oh, did you like pay the copay? And she's like, can you bill us, please? And she's like, well, hold on, I need to like fill out whatever. And I go, how much is it? And it was like $100. And I looked at my wallet. I had $100 on the dot. I'm like, bye.
Yeah.
I was like, fill out the receipt. I don't care what you do. So you need to wait for your receipt. I'm like, no, we don't. I'm not. Here you go. Fill out the receipt. Shred it. I'm out of here.
Right.
Like, I'm not waiting around anymore. And she laughed. The girl behind the counter laughed. She was. I was like, bye. I was like, here you go.
Right.
Like, I'm not
she
doing
probably
it.
saw your intake time. She was like, you know what? Yeah, fuck it.
Toast, dude. Ugh.
I heard you.
Yeah.
That's rough, man. Dad life. Hashtag dad life. Shit.
It's great and it sucks
Hashtag
at the
daddy
same
on duty.
exact time. Yeah, there's some shit like, but then I don't know. You get other stuff. I'm gonna get all corny. Like she's like clapping, and it's like the coolest fucking thing in the world.
Right. Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I'm like, you're so smart.
Right,
You're
yeah.
the smartest person. Oh, how are you picking up on this?
Right.
You know?
Right. I know, dude. I know exactly. What you
Yeah,
mean.
and it's insanely simple, but it's that much cooler.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. But Burr said that same thing, like, because I think your kids are like the same
They're
age.
pretty damn close.
Yeah.
I think. With
And he was
we
saying,
gotta get them together sometime.
yeah. Right. Yeah. For real.
Yeah.
He was saying though, he's like every day, you know, like she has like a little bit more of her personality, and like, you know, and I'm like, yeah, like again, like, dude, I have so many younger siblings that I know exactly what you're talking about, and my nephew, like, dude, I know exactly what you mean. It's really cool, you know.
Yeah.
My nephew's not even my kid, and I'm telling you, if you gave me a gun with one single bullet in it, and you were like, one of you has to take this bullet, I without hesitation would put that thing in my mouth and pull the trigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's not even my child.
So you know what? So that
like,
sounds insane, and people are like, dude, that's so weird that you say that. I was trying to explain this to people.
Yeah.
I was really trying to explain it. I'm like, honest to God, like, this is how crazy you are as a dad, or like, you love somebody like that much, like it's your nephew. Wait until you have a kid.
That's what I'm saying.
Because honest to God, this is what happens.
It makes me a little worried, actually. Like,
dude, in my head, I was honestly like, you kind of like come up with stuff. Like, I love this kid so much. If someone was like,
what
you
if
gotta
this
kill
happens?
that guy walking down the street, or she's gonna get a hangnail. He's gone.
Right.
I am like
Right.
she's not getting a hang. I'm murdering that man.
Right.
I don't know what he did, but if it's him or her,
you'll
he's
justify
gotta
it.
go.
Yep, you'll
if it's
justify it.
me, anything, I'm all for it.
Right.
And that's how insane you are as a parent.
I agree.
The worrying and the fucking. I sound like an old man. Why we keep going back to this old man?
Dude,
thing?
again, it's our fucking show. We'll talk about what we want to talk
No,
about.
I don't want to. I'm gonna be my dad.
dude,
I'm
it's
gonna be
cool.
my dad. I'm gonna be my dad.
Dude, I'm 20. I'm 29 years old, and I enjoy listening to Bird talk about his kid, who's 8 months old. You got a 7. That's just, dude.
It's something.
Just saying, dude. There are people out here. They're liking the conversation. Don't fucking.
I'm not
don't
like no.
Don't get all weird.
I'm worried, I'm just saying.
Why am I doing this dad shit? Because you're a dad, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude. Come on.
Oh man.
You know, it's all good, baby.
And it's funny when you get those moments that someone's like, just like one of my good friends, his baby was born today.
No shit.
Yeah, and it was one of those things,
congratulations.
I was like, hey man, like, hey, congratulations.
Fuck yeah.
And you're like, kind of like, you're in for buckle up,
yep.
baby.
Yep.
You know, you have no idea, pal.
Yeah.
You know.
That's one of those things too. 'Cause it's so funny because they'll never catch you. Their kid's always going to be 7 months younger than yours. You know, so that's just that cracks.
It's such like an
that type of
adult.
shit
Yeah,
cracks
I
me
know.
up.
It's such like an adult thing, and I always like. Let's see. My wife's good friend, her husband, is hilarious. He's one of the funniest people.
Okay.
Without even trying to be.
Right.
And I had just gotten married, and he comes up to me. He goes, "So how's married life treating you?" Because I just started dying laughing. He goes, "If one more person said that to me when I was in your position like 2 years ago," he goes, "I was gonna kill him." And he just started laughing.
Right.
I was laughing my ass off because that's all everyone does. So how's married life treating you?
Right.
And the way he said it, he just came up to me. He goes, "Hey, how's married life?" He just did a stupid face. And I was like, "Thank God."
I'm gonna make sure I never ask anyone that.
You
now.
can't.
Yeah.
It's just so brutal.
'Cause I know.
'Cause
Yeah.
you're the 180th person to say that to him.
Right.
And you're just like, well, a lot's changed.
Right.
You just
Dude, I got 2 of my best friends on planet Earth who recently have said they busted out the M word. You know, talking about their ladies. You know, like you know.
that's what's gonna. You're at that age,
that's what I'm
dude.
saying.
Yeah. You start rounding off weddings. You have
Two-
like 4 a summer. You're like, Jesus
Two of
Christ.
my best friends on the planet Earth. Who you know both of them. And
Yeah.
they're both they on two two different people with two different girlfriends on two totally separate occasions. They weren't with each other. It was just me and them one-on-one, and they both were like, yo, like, I'm gonna marry this girl.
Oh,
you know what
man.
I mean? Or like, yo, like, this is gonna be my wife one day, or like, you understand that, right? I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, I love this girl, but blah blah blah. But
they said that to you because you're like, dude, yeah, bitch, something like that.
no, not at all.
You realize I'm gonna marry this girl?
No. I hadn't really.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, I just didn't know like where they were at, like cause, and one of them. Or no, both of them actually are living with these ladies. So and they again, it just came up. I don't know what we were talking about.
You know what's so funny is like, well, I don't think it's funny actually, but it's like one of those things that the progression of a relationship, and like going like through certain things, but the moving in thing is just so night and day. There's like the one thing that you can really pinpoint more than anything, like. Saying I love you, sometimes things change, sometimes
that
things
means
don't.
Nothing,
it doesn't
dude.
mean as much.
Means
it's that
nothing.
Moving in is like such a huge like
actions speak louder, dude.
Like which way is this gonna go? It's either gonna go all the way or we're gonna end up in like
make or break time.
Really bitter and it's something that's gonna end poorly.
For sure.
That's all there is. Like that is a massive leap.
Right. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree.
As a man, you better be prepared that in her mind. She's thinking, as long as nothing happens out of the ordinary with us, he's marrying me.
Exactly.
And you got to be prepared for that when you say, yes, I'll move in.
Dude.
Because so many guys are like, well, this makes sense. I mean, you're in the neighborhood. My roommates are there. They're like, that's not what you're agreeing to. You're agreeing to like a life commitment.
You're so right,
you keep it going.
It's like, again, this is probably one of the shittiest analogies you're ever going to hear.
Or the worst breakup you've had.
No, not even that. But it's like when you're driving. Like, you can't be focused on the headlights in front of you. You got to be looking at down the road. Dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's what they're like, oh, cool, rent will be half as much.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you.
I know. That's
why say I love you.
I am terrified to move in with a
say
a
you miss me.
Right.
Let's move in together.
Right.
Hey, how about a ring?
Yeah, and a child.
Janet just got married.
Right. Yeah.
Melissa just got married. Right. Rosie just got married. Hey, buddy, what's going on here? Yeah.
I hear
and all that happened because you were like, yeah, let's move in again.
Right. Yeah. Dude, just 'cause, like the trouble I have like sleeping and like all just I like to fucking smoke pot in the house. Dude, I'm scared to move in with a woman. I really am. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, dude. I don't know. It worries me a lot, dude. I don't know. We'll see. That's all.
What would be ideal though? Like if she left all the time, like how are you gonna pull this off?
What do you mean ideal?
I feel like you'll move in with a woman when she's like that much like, you know what?
And Andy, we're talking like, dude, I'm not gonna just up and move in with someone. It's gonna be
but
I'm talking.
Kobe, you don't have anything to worry about because you need a woman to like you long enough to want to move in with you. So you're not even like gonna get there. You're gonna ruin it well before that.
That's what I was just about to say. Is clearly you know what I'm like. It hasn't happened before.
Yeah.
So it's like this. I don't know, dude. I don't know. But it is mostly me. Like I'm scared of myself. I'm like I don't want to. I feel
don't
like,
lose any sleep over.
I feel, dude. I already sleep.
That's what I'm saying. If that's what's keeping you up, trust me, Corbett, you can relax.
I'm
buddy.
gonna lose sleep over.
Get some shut-eye. Count some sheep, you'll be fine. That's the one thing you do not have to worry about.
I try so hard.
You're up at night going, oh man, I don't want to move in with a lady.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah, no, not at all. I just think about like
everything.
Like my ex-girlfriend, like I would not be able to. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Oh, dude, I went out on a date with this girl from Bumble, and you know what?
I want to know. Yep. You're too far.
All right.
Yep. Let's go.
All right. Fine. She's probably she's probably listening, but I had a
There's
few...
1,000 people in Bumble. You think Bumble?
Bumble.
No one's gonna know who the hell you're talking about.
She knows.
So what? She's the only one.
It's whatever. It's fine. But we went out and we had a few drinks or whatever, and I called her my ex-girlfriend's name about
my God.
About 4 times, dude. About 4 times. Yeah.
Oh no.
Dude, I felt like a real and listen, dude, I do not even miss that girl. You know what I mean? Like it's not even like that. It's just like I was just like, fuck.
You know what? I'll try to extend an olive branch here because they say that happens sometimes because you're in a situation that reminds you of something that you two used to do.
Right, yeah.
That can legitimately happen.
Yeah.
Like no
she was a fucking booze bag.
I was shit-faced, so I call it in, because that's what I used to do.
No, that's what she wanted to do every weekend. That's a Friday, Saturday night. We'd be out at bars all fucking night.
Well, that's funny, but I was saying, like, if you, like, if you were, like, at a laundromat with your ex-girlfriend, and then somehow you're at a laundromat with it, you'd say it because it's just something that triggers, because you're not always...
memory.
Yeah, it's a weird thing that happens.
Right.
Granted, that's never happened to me.
Yeah.
But 4 times...
No, it was a few. Like, a few. You know what I mean?
Give or take.
Maybe 2 or 3. Yeah, not... But,
oh, my God.
No, I don't think 4, but a couple, though. You know what I mean? Because she said at one point, she's like, why do you keep calling me Emily? And I was like, and then I played it back. And I was like, oh, that is like the 3rd time I've done that, isn't it? Yeah. And I did not even until she like called me out, and I was like, ugh. And I of course lied. I was like, oh, I don't know any Emilys. And she, she's
not stupid.
She follows me on Instagram.
Is she that dumb?
No, not at all. No, this girl's actually highly intelligent.
Can't be that intelligent. She went on a date with you on Bumble.
Hey, now and she's listening. And she's like, thank God, thank God. But no, but she on my Instagram, like, there's pictures of us with her, she's tagged in, she definitely fucking knows, dude,
Well, how would she not know?
That's what she definitely knows.
Yeah.
But at the time I tried to...
At the time you're like, maybe she'll buy this one.
She definitely did the research.
It's amazing sometimes when you tell a lie and then later go, why would I ever think they believe it? Like, that was the stupidest excuse. There's no way they bought it.
I had a few Moscow muleys, and I felt like a shit. I really felt bad because again,
of course you feel bad.
I'm not in contact with that other girl at all. Like, it's not like that at all. It's just I was like, motherfucker. But
it's funny when that happens because like I didn't even like. Sometimes you end up getting information you didn't ask for.
You've never done that to a woman? Never once have you slipped up and called someone.
No.
I'm not going to say your name. Your wife now? You've never accidentally called?
Never.
Really? Being together as long as you guys have been?
Yeah, it's never happened.
Damn, dude. I mean, I don't make a habit of that, but I've slipped up a couple times in the past, Dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that's rough. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's a reason why you've never lived with a woman. It's because if you've done that, dude, it doesn't get any easier. Corbett's like, by the 6th time I said it, I figured she would be over it by now. But God, it's always rough.
I was hoping she's gonna change her name. She'd catch a hint.
Yeah. Jesus, what I got to bend over backwards for these ladies?
Oh my
Good
God.
God,
we're
just
horrible.
Change your name. Make it easier for me. If you want to be with me, you got to change your name.
Oh man,
that's messed up.
It is fucked up.
No, that's never happened to me.
Wow.
What I was gonna say is like sometimes it's amazing. Like, you know how information just comes to you about your ex. Whether it's a friend or like something, you're like, you don't ask for it, but people think you want to know.
Exactly. They think you want that funneled down to you. You're like, I don't care even if it was, I don't know.
I don't care if she was on fire this second. Like, it's just a strange thing.
If the dude that she, hypothetically.
But dude, she won $1 million, but good for her. No, you wouldn't even like things you wouldn't even care about.
I'm saying if the dude that, she, again, totally hypothetical, like the dude that she cheated on me with fucking, died in a car accident. It's like, even at that point, it's like, dude, I don't, you know what I mean? That's not good news, though.
But dude, that's horrible news. Yes. Right. I mean, this is, good God. Oh, no.
Yeah,
no. So what ended up happening is my buddy, a mutual friend of ours, texted me about my ex because she's dating a guy that I used to be friends with. And it was like, but this was so long ago.
Wait, you used to be friends with?
Yeah, like we're not friends at all anymore. Okay. But it was nothing like it was just one of those things like we just kind of. It was not like a fallout. It was like we went our separate ways kind of thing. It wasn't like a big deal.
Right.
But it was just kind of funny because he texted me.
She's dating him.
Well, no, he texted me and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "That is like kind of funny."
Right.
Only because it's like, wow, that's weird that they would ever like end up together. But I wasn't like, what? It was more like, oh, all right.
Yeah.
Like, that is a little strange, dude. Like, but
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Kind of like who cares type of thing.
Right. I know. I know both of them, and I know that they knew of each other, but I would never expect to hear that. Like that one.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Right. I get you. I know. I know exactly. What you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, I know they went to high school together, but what?
Yeah, it's just kind of like,
right. Oh. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
But not that you give a shit at all.
No.
Right.
But it's just funny because like it comes to you and you're just like, all right.
Yeah. I could have taken it or left that.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It did not matter.
Yeah.
That's why it's funny.
It's I'm honestly, dude, I've gotten real good in my old age with like the vindictive, like fucking talk, like, dude, I really was like,
well, because some people will be like, so and so got married, like, and I'm like, oh, all right.
Nah.
It's like, well, didn't you? I'm like, yeah, but I mean, they're getting married now.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing if I broke up with a girl and then like a month later she was like, I'm engaged. You'd be like, what? Like you'd be like, are you kidding me? You'd be like, whoa, or you'd freak out about it, or it'd be weird. But other things, you're kind of like, oh, well, that's good. You know.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I don't. Yeah. I don't know. I was never like a jealous dude, but definitely like, definitely like shitty. You know what I mean? Like if. If we break up or whatever, and like I'm out with your friends and you're not around, I'm gonna hit on them relentlessly. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dude, like you can you really.
You know what's funny that you say that? So I've said this for a while, and I think it's 100% true.
Okay.
Every guy, when he's like dated a girl and like things start to go south a little bit, or things are like oh, we gotta break up. This is ridiculous.
Right.
You break out the list.
Okay.
Of the girls I'm immediately going afterwards as soon as we break up.
Right.
And one of them is her friend.
Right.
Like, one of them is like, I want this to get back to her.
See,
or I'm going to go this route.
What I'm talking about.
But you have that thing.
Right.
And you know what? Women are no better.
I agree.
They're no better. They do the same shit. If this if this fucking asshole breaks up with me, I am banging so and so because I know I can, and it'll get back to him and it'll crush him. Like everybody does that. Everybody does that. I don't care if one person's like, I would never do that thing. I'm like, because you never were presented the opportunity.
Right.
You absolutely would. You know you would.
I did. The one person I say that I've never ever cheated, and I do feel that. But the one person
you're like, I say I've never ever cheated.
But the one person I did cheat on,
it's false. It was the statement you're making.
But listen.
It could not be helped.
She cheated on me, right? And then regretted it horribly, and ended up.
You cheated on her?
Ended up coming back to me, and I was like, and I knew, I was like, you know what? I'm about 4 days away from fucking this girl that I live in the dorms with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I we went back out for like
4 days
for like
away.
a week for like a week or so.
4 days away. I love that. That's so funny.
Legit.
Because it's so true. You're like, I'm a date or two, and I got it. Yeah,
exactly.
It's funny when you think.
So I'm like, I know this is going down, and then it did happen. And then I didn't even. It's not like I called her right away. I was just like, I know her, and she's gonna get shitty this weekend. And I cannot wait to throw this in, and that's exactly what I did. I was like,
so you saved it. You hosted that thing, and you're like, I'm fucking waiting for it. You were like this on your date the whole time. And she like go to say something, you'd be like, oh, false alarm, false alarm, false alarm. And then finally you couldn't wait, and you was like, bah! You let her with it.
I legit. And she was the type too. That,
you know what's funny is like, did you lead with that?
No.
You know what I'm saying? You know what's so funny is was she like. She's like, James, can you make a decision? What do you want for dinner? And you're like, I fucked up. Right. Like, you had to get all shitty about me ordering my meal. So there you go. We're going to wait to pounce on it.
No, but
that's too funny.
Dude, again, at the time I was 19. It was shitty.
Oh yeah, but
it
wasn't. Like to your point though, she cheated on you first.
Right. That's what I mean. And so that's why I'm like, dude,
that was bound to happen.
I don't even count. Yeah, I don't even count that.
I wouldn't count that.
Thank you. That's what I said.
Now I'm on board with what you're saying.
Okay. I appreciate that. that. But
that does not count.
And it was again just to throw it right back in her face, you know. But other than that, dude, I'm good with that kind of shit. You know, I don't.
Yeah.
I've said this one because I've made these mistakes, but like, dude, if you at this age, especially, dude, like if you're not focused on like one female, dude, you know what I mean? Like if you try to get like 2 chicks, you end up with no chicks. You know what I'm saying?
No
like
shit.
It doesn't. But dude, again,
how long did it take you to figure that out?
About a decade, Joe. About a decade. You know,
dude, that's an obvious one, but
no, but again, dude, everyone thinks that like, oh, I can be the man, I can pull this off and do this. I know you can't, especially not today, dude. You know, like,
dude, more and more I'm realizing as far as life goes, sustainability is the key here,
dude.
Like being good for a long time, or being your best for the longest you can, and being able to sustain any sort of life of normalcy or whatever you're trying to accomplish. If you can do that, anybody can be a flash in the pan, dude.
Right.
Like almost anybody. You know
can we talk about something real right now?
Yeah.
We want to talk about this commitment thing, dude.
Hold on.
No,
you want to take a break, or you want to roll with that?
No, let's take a break. Yeah, we're past break time.
Let's leave a cliffhanger.
We'll lead with this when we get back. We're gonna go for about 10 minutes, and Herb's gonna take us out and let you guys listen to some music. So we'll see you in about 10. Thank you, Herb. Yeah, dude, I've...
There's a workhorse warehouse down in the field. Boards falling off an old rusted steel. Stiff smell of pride and blood, bucolic perfume. You know they don't make 'em like they used to. There's still a stash of smokes behind the line. Right out,
musicians. If you want a rehearsal space in Boston, Cambridge, Ulster, or Brighton, check out the Sound Museum. Our premier community of musicians is growing every day. We will not be undersold. For info, contact soundmuseum.net or call 617-775-4009. Again, that's soundmuseum.net or call 617-775-4009. At the Sound Museum, you play as loud as you want.
Paul Schaefer. Keep those bands up like Paul Schaefer. Keep those bands up like Paul Schaefer. Keep those bands up like Paul Schaefer. We bout them bubbles, paper. We want them bubbles, paper. Money, bout them bubbles, paper. We got them bubbles, paper. So we keep those bands up like Paul Schaefer. Late night, let 'em in. We got that mother medicine. Which direction was you heading in? We bought those bands like Paul Schaefer, pedaling. No dose, straight traffic. I believe the South call it trapping. They call it grinding. We never minding. Our own business. What you buying? Never what you selling. We only deal with clients. Oh, this paper thing broke down to a science. Doing this for so long, we only get violent. Getting changed with the change in the climate. We're never content. Plug with an accent. It's no accident. Side swipe jack for them packages. What's happening? Keep those bands up like Paul Schaefer. Keep those bands up like Paul Schaefer. Keep those bands up like Paul Schaefer. We bout them bubbles, paper. We want them bubbles, paper. Money, bout them bubbles, paper. We need them bubbles, paper. So we keep those bands up like Paul Schaefer. Late night, let 'em in. Hats off to our establishment. We just need our cheese and parchment. Mass moves like on Watchmen. Black mass in my top 10. Okay, I'm reloaded. If they knew better, they would do better. My technique 1200, so it grew better. My click ooze cheddar, get breathe better. Gorgonzola with the cheese and the course of feta. Push V's overseas in a clean sweater. Best believe we overachievers every measure. In any event, this money well spent. It's no accident. Side swipe jack for them packages. What's happening? Keep those bands up like Paul Schaefer. Keep those bands up like Paul Schaefer. Keep those bands up like Paul Schaefer. We bout them bubbles, paper. We want them bubbles, paper. Money, bout them bubbles, paper. We need them bubbles, paper. So we keep those bands up like Paul Schaefer. Money, bout them bubbles, paper.
Almost sounded like Incubus.
It did.
WEMF, you mother licker.
All the shit is legit.
Yeah,
All right, and we're back.
Yeah.
Okay, nice little break we took there.
Yep.
Love it, love it.
Now you want to get into some heavier material.
I wanted to talk because I like to keep it light about shit, dude. But I think that's my problem in a big way. Is the way
you're a comedian?
No, but like we have fun. Like, dude, it's fine with I don't know. With you, it's different, dude, because I know how you feel. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, but. Like, I don't know, I feel like I allow people to let me be like a punchline in a lot of ways because I shit on myself for like, my history, drug use and all that type of shit. And that weighs on me a lot, like with the whole woman thing, you know what I mean? But what really, dude, like really, you want to talk about like living with a girl, and what is really fucking me up with this is after all the shit that I put myself through, like, all the fucking, addiction things and all the crazy shit that goes with that. You said it's all about like sustainability and stuff like that, and stability. Yeah. And that, dude, I could not agree more. And that's what truly worries me, and which is why I'm real. Like I said, I'm like, I'm looking for a girlfriend, but I'm kind of half-assed, doing it because, like, I genuinely, dude, like what you have, like, with your wife and your daughter, and you got a job and all that. Yeah. I could see myself settling into that and having no problem with that and walking away from all. Like I think I could probably do that. Yeah. Just again because I was so hectic and chaotic for so long and throughout my 20s that I'm ready. I'm like, all right, I need stability. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm kind of like, no, but I really want to do this comedy thing. I want to make a run at it. And that's like, dude, I don't know. I feel like, again, dude, I use this as an excuse to like stay single, and it really, I don't know, man. When you don't have that type of like,
I know what you're saying.
Intimacy, like, dude, it ruins shit, dude. And not just with women, with other things, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Having a good woman is a good thing for your all around like existence. I truly believe that. And dude, I don't know that again. That's just like I don't know. Just a real moment I wanted to have. It's just something that I'm like.
That's how you end up working at a place that has gay Wednesdays.
I'm not. Yeah.
Fuck me Thursdays.
I'm not pulling the trigger. See, I don't know, man. And see again. Now this is another thing. Like this is throwing a whole wrench up in my shit because I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like,
are you talking about this is a story from work?
Oh, no. Yes, back to the gay Wednesdays.
You had to wrench up your shit.
It was a real big wrench.
Yeah.
No, but
adjustable.
No, but like, see, I'm wondering now, like, should I maybe date a comedian? Which I told,
oh my god!
Which I told you this before. Like, I will not. That's a rule that I set for myself. I can't do it. But now I'm thinking, like, I don't know, dude. Like, we're all crazy anyway. It might. Dude, it might work out.
For the record, Corbett, there's plenty of crazy girls out there. I don't think you have to go the route of
I don't know.
so crazy.
I want someone who's crazy and funny, Yeah,
good luck with that.
That's, I don't know.
You want to date James Krillman?
Oh, man. Jamie Krillman, maybe. if he's considering it at all. I do a joke about it. Krillman, it's a great investment. That pussy pays for itself in 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
Excellent
bit, by the way.
I appreciate that.
And you know what's funny?
It's underappreciated. It for sure is, yeah.
No, that joke is well thought out.
It really is. Thank you.
And the part about it, that it's like, what's so bad, this is what we've been talking about, like, when people in the scene or at a mic, you got to give every joke a chance. I mean, you really do.
Right.
And you lead with talking about being transgender, and people immediately go, I've checked out, this person hates transgender, and they start forming all these opinions, and then where you go with it is not like that at all. So they miss that part, and then by the end of it, some people are laughing that paid attention to the joke because it's a joke and it's a well thought out joke.
Well,
and it's one of those things when people immediately do that, or because of a reputation that you have for trying certain material or doing certain material, or basically having the wherewithal to be like, all right, I'm going to try this. I'm going to go through all this thing. I'm going to do this joke. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm not a moron. I'll stop doing it.
Exactly.
I'll keep, you know what I mean?
I learned.
I'm moving on. I'm moving
exactly,
on.
right.
Just trying to move forward. But if you do a certain like section of material, all of a sudden you get a sort of label, or people don't give you the benefit of the doubt. Be like, oh, you know what? This one could be funny.
You're right.
This one could be funny.
You're right.
I don't know. This could be funny. And then at the end, if it isn't, you'd be like, wow, you had a horrible set. Maybe it's not funny. But you should give every joke like the opportunity, because you don't know when you're catching people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that's weird. It's like I've seen certain people, and you know what sucks is I hate when it kind of blows when someone gets ahead of steam and you start hearing about somebody before you've seen them.
Yeah.
Because then you like build up this anticipation, you build up something, and then you might catch them when they're trying out all new stuff,
right?
Or they'll just like have an off night, which everybody does,
right?
And then you go, all that, you know what I mean? Like you might hear something, and then later, it's like you really got to give people. I think if you're gonna see them do stand up or anything, like it's different if you're a comedian, I think, than if you're like a paying customer that just goes to the show.
Yeah,
you expect to laugh, you better laugh,
right?
But if you're a comedian and you start hearing buzz about somebody, so you should give them like 3 to 4 opportunities before you say, you know what, maybe I just don't see it. Maybe it's just not my thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I think that people should be owed that.
Right.
You know what I mean? As far as like whether you're a comedian or not a comedian, or someone likes you or someone doesn't like you. It's like some people see somebody once and you can just see it. And I'm just like, dude, why are you?
I couldn't.
Come on,
yeah,
man.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. I had one incident that keeps coming back up that is now well over a year old.
Yeah.
With about a certain N-word that I used on stage. Not even in a combative way either, by the way. Like not.
Yeah.
I was pointing out the difference between one word and the other.
Yeah.
There was no like, hey.
Which I think's like I think it's one of those things where like people have like sort of done that or tried to do it.
They probably have, but I didn't see it though.
You just
so
gave it an opportunity to hope work.
I didn't see it. I was just making the joke. It's like almost like white people can say the N-word as long as they say it in a certain way. But when you then pronounce it with that hard R, it's like, oh, you're definitely a racist. Like, what is it about that hard R that we just know? And that's the point. That was the joke. But again, because I used the actual words instead of, the 5-letter N-word versus the 6-letter N-word, which is not funny, by the way. You know what I'm like? That takes away from it. So I don't know. I'm not going to go up and talk like that. But, whatever, dude. It was such a fucking big deal for everybody that I was like, all right, fine. I'll abandon that premise. And it was not that important to me that I'm going to plant my flag and die on this hill right now. Yeah. Like, go fuck yourself, But that, I don't know. That type of shit really irritates me. But, I don't know, back to, not to be a fucking total douche here, but like my joke, I think what you're remembering, though, is the way I used to do it, is because I would go up there and I would...
I don't remember the way you said. I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, no, but just I don't know the way you said it. It sounded so specific to the way I used to do it, which it used to be like a big chunk, and I used to start out and I'd be like, to me, transgenderism is like autism. Yeah. And then people would be like, and I'd be like, hold on.
No, that's not the way.
Okay. Oh, okay.
People checked out the other way you did when you shortened it. And
when I go up, I'm like, I'm thinking about getting a sex change.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See, the first one, I almost like the first one though because people.
No, because I feel like when you say something about like getting a sex change, clearly this guy doesn't want to do it. What is he going to say that's homophobic?
Right.
And
look at this.
And that's immediately the assumption starts snowballing.
That's
what happens.
Is I'm judged by my appearance, which is what they all say you shouldn't do anymore.
It's like you're learning this now, bro.
Yeah, I'm just starting to.
Of course you get judged on your appearance. That's the first thing,
but I get
dude.
heavily judged on my appearance.
Everybody does. You're not unique when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Everybody does, man.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I don't know.
You're going to tell me right now. Dude, you're going to tell me right now. For a second, put yourself out of the scenario of how you feel about yourself and how you're viewed as a comedian.
Okay.
When you're an audience member, when you're somebody in there and you've never seen somebody in your entire life, do you not, as soon as they walk on stage, this person looks like they're going to be funny, or this person looks like they're not going to be, or this person looks like, exactly, this person's going to talk about some freaking, reading books or some shit that I don't like, or if she's a woman,
I only don't like reading because I don't know how to read.
I'm saying like that happens instantly.
Right.
That happens.
No, I
instantly.
agree.
I think everybody gets judged right out of the gate, especially in that
It irritates me though when it's comedians though, who like people.
Comedians do it.
People that watch me do
because of all people that should know what it's like. You should know that you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Especially when that joke that I'm talking about it wasn't at a book show. It was at a fucking open mic, dude. You know what I mean? It wasn't like it went up and ruined somebody's book show with dropping an N-bomb on stage. It's like. You're supposed to be going out there and taking swings at the fence. Like that's. What,
I don't know if you have to though. Like in your back of your mind, like this is a semi-serious question.
I did it one time, dude.
I know. I'm just saying this is a semi-serious question.
Okay.
When you write a bit, okay, and you go through it, like at any point, are you like, especially that bit?
Never once, dude. Never
you know what I'm
once.
Say?
Yeah.
You're assuming, right?
Am I thinking?
Can I finish my thought?
Am I worried about what anyone else is going to perceive or anything like that?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm thinking. Do you think in your head like? Wow, there's probably some people, like, do I care? Or I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, do you have the point where you go, all right, clearly me saying this word, someone's going to be upset by that.
Yeah.
You got to know that.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's no way you're writing that and thinking to yourself, yeah, this will totally fly. There's no way.
Nah,
you're not that dumb. You're not that dumb.
There is a part of me that
I know
thinks
there's a part of you that
I can
thinks,
win people over with that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
that's a semi-delusional.
Right.
Like, there's no way
I
that
agree.
you should think that.
I agree.
I'm just saying to you, when you do write a joke like that, you know exactly what you're doing. Like, if I say this, there's no way it's not going to reaction. There's no way that doesn't go through your head. I know you're not that stupid.
Right.
I know you're not like, no, I'll go out here, I'll drop the N-bomb, and what the hell's going to happen? Nothing, because I can say it. Because there's no way.
The way that I did it.
Yeah.
The way that I did it, I genuinely did not think there would be an
That
issue
is
with
too bad.
Dude. Okay, but
It doesn't matter, dude.
We'll drop it
You
on
know
stage.
how-
You know what I
dude,
mean? Like
you're
so,
not Louis.
I know. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying
I
that
know,
at all.
but I'm saying, like,
But it's like, dude, like I feel like it was kind of like we kind of got over it almost. Like give me a fucking break now. It's a word. Like, but now.
Yeah, but no, it's not to other
it's
people.
spun-
That's what I'm saying.
But in the past, dude, it's really been within the past 18 months since this happened that the world has spun so hard the other way that now they're literally they're like words are violence. The right word is assault and battery. Like it's like, dude, like
yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I know when you write certain things, you got to be thinking like it's just this. It's this whole thing of like potential hang-ups with bits. It's like, okay, if this happens, I should be ready for this, and this is how I'm going to swing this, and this is how I'm going to change that. Like, that's got to be where your head's at. If it's not, then like you got to get there, dude. Like that's what you got to end up doing.
I don't know,
because you got to know for a fact, like, all right,
dude,
if I'm stupid enough to think if I say transgender, there might not be one person, two people, a handful, the whole crowd that might have an issue with this before I let my point bring home. Where I think the funny part is, because if there is, I need to be prepared for that, and I need to maybe come up with another way to say it, or when it does happen, I need to steer them this way. You got to do that, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, dude, they cannot.
All right.
They're not going to take words from my vocabulary, dude. Like that's. They're
not taking words from your vocabulary.
Yeah, they are,
No. You're not listening to what I'm saying. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
Transgenderism.
No, you're not listening to what I'm saying.
getting
I'm not
negative
saying
reaction?
you can't say transgender.
Okay.
I'm saying when you say that on stage, because you're
Right.
bringing up a topic,
Right.
you're using the correct terminology.
Right.
Because you look the way you look, people immediately going to jump in. They say, I can't say that. I think you're looking at it the wrong way. Anyone can say anything.
Right.
You can clearly say it. You said it on stage. Now, if you say it on stage and you're prepared for what's about to happen, you have to have the out. Be like, look, I say this, but this is what I mean by that, and da-da-da-da, and steer it back to the point you're trying to make.
Oh, all right.
Because you're going to get
Okay,
objections.
okay,
That's the
okay.
point.
All right. So no,
you can't
so
be
you're
like, I said it, and no one's going to care.
No, but what you're saying,
la-di-da. Everyone thinks that they can say what I want on stage.
Right.
People aren't going to agree
What you're
with
saying
it.
is tighten up the loose ends on the material.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No. That.
Because whatever it is,
I agree with in general. Whatever the joke is, it should be as tight as possible.
What I'm saying
you
is,
need to fucking Richard Jenny that shit.
Yeah,
you know
you
what I mean?
can make it as tight as possible, but when it comes to jokes that are like sensitive to certain groups or something like that, that's when you got to be like on top of it more than ever.
Right.
If you do a joke
That I
about
agree
vanilla wafers, no one's going to be like, oh, fucking blah, 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 and lose their shit.
But it should still be
and you should get it tight.
Right, yeah.
I'm saying that, but at that point, you really don't have to worry as much as if you say,
Sure.
So anyway, I was fucking a tranny, da-da-da-da.
See,
if you say something like that,
I wouldn't even
you
say
should be
that.
like, I know you wouldn't.
Yeah.
The point is if you say something like that, be ready.
Yeah,
because you're going to get something your way.
My point is, I don't even use words.
That's when
like,
you have to be smarter than that.
I don't even use words like tranny or fag or any of that. I will say, like, I'll literally say, like, I'm thinking about getting a gender reassignment surgery.
You know what I was saying?
And people will be like, nah.
So,
like,
you know what I was saying about that is like,
gender reassignment.
Remember we were talking about one of your buddies was like, if you don't come over here and smoke that cigarette, you're a pussy.
Yeah. No, he called me the 6-letter F word. Yeah. He said you're a beep, and you got to go home.
But then we were talking about how we were talking about
you won't.
Yeah,
you won't.
We're talking about that's like a thing. It's like, you won't, you pussy.
Right.
That's what you say. And I was like, I finally solved the riddle. It's like, how can we get like bro-y men and all that? People will be like, they gotta stop saying faggot. This is what you say, dude. You're a pussy if you don't stop saying faggot. And then no one would say it again. Well, dude, I ain't a pussy.
Wow.
He goes, granted, you got to like sub out one for the other. So that's what you get.
Send me
Listen,
if you want, into frat houses across America.
Yeah, if fag is gonna be gone forever,
right.
Be prepared to hit a pussy a lot, and that should be fine.
But see, they will take issue with that because it's degrading to women.
Why? No,
and it's
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, listen, what's the lesser of two evils here?
It doesn't matter, dude.
That's the
they
lesser
don't
of
want
two.
the lesser of two evils. They want the
well,
world.
then they're getting both.
They
Then
want the
until
world
then,
that's
what I'm
my
saying.
point exactly. God damn it! Oh my God! See, that's why I'm taking all this shit back. I don't care. I'm gonna start dropping I never liked the N-word. Okay, that was never a thing for me. But I really do like retard. I'm taking that one back, and I'm also considering taking back fag. I'm not gonna lie. We throw that around a lot.
All right, so
at
this
work.
is a perfect example.
You know, like
well, obviously,
yeah.
But the perfect example,
I'll tell you this
of of what I'm talking about as far as being smart and saying certain things is the Chris Rock bit about saying faggot. And he goes to that guy got in trouble about saying faggot on what was that stupid show, Grey's Anatomy or something? No.
Oh, no shit.
It's an old one.
Really?
And he says, he goes, did you ever think that the man that he was calling a faggot was actually acting like a faggot? He goes, you don't even have to be gay to be called a faggot. He goes, you don't even have to be man. And he goes through the whole scenario.
Right.
If you haven't seen the bit, I'm not going to do it any justice. Watch that bit. And that's what I mean
it's escaping me.
by being smart.
Right.
So he goes, you don't even have to be gay. He goes, let me give you an example. He goes, for instance, he goes, I love Gwen Stefani. Gwen Stefani is my favorite artist in the entire world. I love Gwen Stefani. He goes, if I go up to a traffic light and you're behind me.
Oh, yeah, yes. I remember
and he goes
this
through
part
that
of it.
whole
I
bit.
remember.
And he goes, if I'm up there going, this shit is bananas. And I'm dancing. And he goes, and the light turns green. And I'm just sitting there like, B-A-N-A-N-A-N. And he goes, if the lights turn yellow, about to turn red again. He goes, if you can't reach out, he goes, you can't lean out your window and say, hey, faggot, the light's about to change. He goes, was I acting like, I'm acting like a faggot. That is the best, the point I'm trying to make. Is that clearly he knows me saying this is an issue for people. This word is an issue for people. What can I say to get people to think the way I'm thinking? That's what I mean. What you're saying. You can say the words you want to say,
he's a genius,
but you have to be able to do that.
He's a genius to put himself in the car, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
right.
You gotta make it more personal. That's all this is about.
That's why I started. I wanted to let you guys know about Gay Wednesday, man. You know, like I just want people to know. I have no. That's what. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I don't want to tell this, but now I am. I don't give a fuck. God. I've had 2 sips of a beer. I'm fucking shit faced. But I walked into work today. Yeah. And I was like, I gotta hop all over this because people are gonna jump on it. It was Gay Wednesday. The big wrench one. So it's Gay Wednesday, and it's also Valentine's Day. Oh, yeah. I knew there were going to be jokes about this, right? Okay. So I open up the door, fucking swing the fucking door open. I'm like, what's up, bitches? It's fucking Gay Wednesday. It's also Valentine's Day. So which one of you faggots wants to be my Valentine? And everyone loved it, dude. Everyone died laughing. It was a great,
and what I mean
great
is,
time.
What I mean is,
there's no hatred in my heart.
That kills at where you work.
Oh, dude.
It will not kill
Never.
in any comedy club.
Never.
That's the point.
I know.
That's the point.
I know.
Yes, but thanks for bringing that home for me.
But that, dude, I don't know, but there is I don't get how people can't understand that.
People don't know.
There is no hatred in my heart.
Assumptions thing.
One of my best friends on planet Earth.
If you looked at you, you'd be like, this kid loves everybody. No one would say that about you.
No. Oh no, not him. No.
Because you're like, I have no hate in my heart. People would be like, that is an angry white dude.
Right.
Like, that's what people would say when they saw you.
Right.
That's my point.
They'd be like, he's got a Klan hood in his closet.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
Or he's a Lisa descendant.
See, right. Yeah. No, but that's the joke I make. I'm like, I know. I look like I was the president of a fraternity.
I look like my name's Cletus.
Right. Not even that. Just I just look like I look like a bro. You know?
Cletus. What a horrific name.
That's a rough name, dude.
What's the worst name you think ever? Cletus and Adolph's a bad one.
Oh, definitely Adolf. Dude. Yeah.
Imagine a kid being named Adolf today.
Listen to this though. I work.
Like who could even like? Not even pull that off, but I didn't mean to say it like that. Who could pull that off? I mean. Who would do that to somebody other than like a really diehard? Even a neo-Nazi wouldn't call his son Adolf.
I worked with
he'd be like,
I worked with a guy.
I think he'd be like, wait a minute, let's go with like Wolf or something.
I worked with a guy who was born in the '60s, so 20 years after World War II ended. Yeah. Right, and his middle name was Adolf.
Is that how they snuck it by everybody?
Dude, honestly, it's like
they'll never notice it's the middle name.
Why else would you do that? Though?
Oh, yeah, because you're a complete hick and you thought it'd be funny or you believed it.
I don't know, but and he had a really Italian name too. Like but his middle name was.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Adolf.
They were on the German side before the switch.
Oh no, I know, but I'm just saying it's not even like, dude. It's just so.
His
weird,
grandparents were hiding from the Nazis. That's all that means, and he wanted to make it live
again,
on.
It was 20 years after, so it's like that.
Dude, think about this. I just thought about some shit. I just thought about some shit. So
this is gonna be good.
You know how they always say like there's like descendants that could be descendants of Jesus, and like that's like the Da Vinci Code is like the whole like Holy Grail type spoiler.
Okay,
but Anyway, what if, like, you found out, because you know how they say, like, you know, Hitler lived and he escaped to Brazil, and other people say
Venezuela.
that. Venezuela.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or no, Argentina. I'm sorry, Argentina.
Whatever. South America.
It was Argentina. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so he escaped, and I saw him, and there's like all those little riddles and stuff. Imagine being some kid in South America and then doing the DNA test and being like, my fucking grandfather's Adolf Hitler. I'm a direct descendant of Adolf Hitler. Oh my God!
There are some,
that could happen.
There are some. Yeah, he had. Or no, oh, no,
well, I don't mean like the actual people, but I mean
kids?
like the distant freaking like.
Right.
Some. Yeah. Imagine that shit,
Did they
dude.
have kids or no?
You're in Venezuela or something, and you look like Herb, and you have
that would be fucked.
Cousins with Adolf Hitler or some bullshit.
Okay, now you.
Oh.
This is gonna be. I'm gonna tie this in real nicely.
That was like Mussolini or something.
You ever see the way Giselle Bundchen spells her last name?
No.
With the little
German dots,
the umlauts over the U.
Yeah.
And she's an.
What is that called?
I think it's called an umlaut.
An umlaut.
I
believe, that could be right. Yeah, I'd buy that.
But that last name is German.
Brazilian German.
And that's why she looks like a straight up white woman, because she's from German Brazilian stock.
Okay.
That's
stock.
That's why her first name's Giselle, super Latin, and her last name is that German looking name.
I never even thought of that.
Right, dude. That's legit. That's a real thing. A lot of people actually were, and not even just Nazis.
So what you're saying is
just people that were embarrassed to be.
Tom Brady's a Nazi. That's what you're telling me.
Oh my God!
Oh man,
he's probably got a plate like what's his name in American Beauty? Just a single fucking. You know? What's that guy? What's that actress? Fuck,
shit!
dude.
Why'd you bring that up? Yeah, I was like, don't say that. Don't do it to me.
What?
Because it's one of those things where I always forget this guy's name.
Oh,
He's the same guy.
I know. Dude.
I always forget his name, and by this time. Brad? No, it's Cooper. His last name's Cooper.
See, dude,
shit.
it's escaping me so much.
His last name is Cooper.
I believe you, but
it's not Bradley Cooper,
no,
obviously.
Yeah,
because he's not that handsome. But
Gay Wednesday.
Cooper. Shit.
Just look up American Beauty cast, dude.
No, I don't want to. I want to go through that way because I know his last name is Cooper. It's not Bradley Cooper.
I'm gonna find it faster, dude.
You might.
I'm going to.
Actor's name Cooper. Last
Chris Cooper.
Oh,
Chris Cooper.
Motherfucker. Herb on the boards.
Herb
he gets
on the boards. Chris
he
Cooper.
wins it.
Phenomenal actor.
Yeah, dude, he's great, man.
He's a great actor.
He's great in a lot of shit.
Oh yeah.
A lot of shit.
October Sky,
right,
dude.
Right.
What a flick.
Hell yeah.
Great American Beauty. What else is he in? He's in The Patriot.
Was he really?
Yeah, he's in The Patriot. He had a little bit of Patriot.
Now, in October Sky, was he the
dad?
Was he the drunk dad though that beat the shit out of the kid?
No, he was
or was
the good
he the one
dad.
that choked him out?
Yeah,
was
he's
like,
the
if you
good
put
dad.
a fucking hand, all right, yeah. That scene was awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
excellent,
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah, I remember. I felt so bad for the kid. Like I never like
Homer Hickam.
No, not him. His buddy, who when Homer starts working in the mine, he's like, feel this.
Yep.
And he's like, damn. He's like, no wonder my old man can slug me so good. I was like, shit, dude, that sucks. You know, I never had that. Like my father is a fucking grown ass man. Like if he had hit me, it would have like Mike Tyson said. It's like look at me, and look at her, and do the math. Yeah. Would she be alive testifying right now? I would have knocked her head clean off her shoulders. You know, and he still did jail time. You know,
of course.
Come on, you know.
Yeah.
But that made, I remember that. I was like, damn. I was like, that's one thing I'm grateful I never had to fucking deal with. You know, by like a grown ass man.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's
rough, dude. That's rough.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway,
right, yeah. I feel bad, you know. My dad was one of those dudes who just with his voice, he was just so loud. You know?
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Just he had it on point, you know. And I don't know.
Dad's home hide in the closet.
I feel like exactly. Yeah. I feel like my parents probably should have hit me a little more. You know?
Obviously.
Yeah.
It's like.
Clearly,
what a still
you know,
going out on a limb on that one.
No, but not even like I'm talking like legit like spanking. There is something to be said for that. Like
of course,
I believe that helps.
Of course,
I truly believe that helps.
I don't know. I guess it depends on. It's one of those things. It's weird. It's like
the never hit your kid though. That's not right. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. That's not going to work out for you. You know, don't overdo it. Don't start spanking them for every last thing.
I
but
feel like
major fuck ups, dude. They gotta you gotta let them know, dude.
I know what you're saying because my dad never hit me, but I feared him anyway.
That's
Yeah,
what
and
I'm
I think
saying.
there was a certain level that he just had that I was like, I'm not even going to mess with him. I'm not giving him a reason to.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
exactly.
really don't want to do that.
Right. Right.
Yeah, so I get what you're saying with that. I think there's
Yeah.
something. I think it's something with the personalities who responds off of what. Like,
Right.
you truly can break somebody. You truly can make them stronger off that.
True.
I think it's like I think it's a weird thing like that.
I think
you know.
I
mean,
think
like I was always really hard on myself sports wise, so I didn't feel like I needed certain pushes.
Same.
And sometimes I get a push, and then I'd be like, you know what? I don't want to do this at all anymore.
Right.
Because I got enough of a motivation. I don't need you to be like,
exactly.
on me on
I'm in my head already.
Yeah.
Like back the fuck
everything
off,
you
dude.
just said, I just thought of.
Thank you. Exactly.
Yeah, everything you just
Like-
said, like you blew that play. I'm like, yeah, I'm going through that right now.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
now you're telling me about it again.
Be like, trust me, the punishment I've assigned to myself
Yeah.
is much worse
Right.
than whatever the fuck
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
make me run or you know
Leave
what I
me
mean?
alone.
Yeah,
make me
right.
Yeah, you're gonna do a suicide for that one. Now it's like,
yeah,
you make me
okay.
resent the
Yeah,
whole
I'm
thing.
gonna walk it then, you fucking cunt. You know, yeah.
It only took an hour and 48 minutes for him
Damn.
to drop a
Oh
drop
shit. Oh shit.
Drop a C.
I think they were more worried about the other four letter.
Could have been. I
word
don't
there,
know.
the F word.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. We don't go crazy with it.
I think we do.
I don't know.
You don't even hear yourself say it, dude. I've been telling you this
The
for a
C
long
word?
time. No.
Oh, the F word.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You drop them left and right, like constantly. You don't even realize. It's just like your vernacular. It's just
Okay.
exactly how you speak.
Okay.
Vernacular. Whoa.
Damn it.
Hey, spelling bee champion. Spell vernacular.
VERNACULAR.
That was an easy one.
Vernacular.
Is that how you do
yeah,
it?
it's very.
It's straightforward.
Yeah, it was very straightforward.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is a technique where you kind of chop it up into 3 letters. There, like, there is a thing to the there is a thing
Well,
to
it's just
that.
like the dictionary when you do the pronunciation.
Well, no, but those aren't. Yeah, no, but I'm saying those aren't always.
What are those called?
The syllables. They're not always,
No. What? There's another word for that when it's like it's spelled.
Oh,
how
the
it
phonetic,
sounds.
the phonetic, yeah,
phonetic.
the phonetic spelling.
That's correct.
Which does not help at all, by the way.
I think it helps a lot.
I mean,
I think
now-
phonetic spelling and then it breaks.
Now that you know how to, now that you know how it works, like the upside down E and all that shit, like you're like, oh, okay, I get what they're getting at, but
yeah, but like I don't know. I feel like it does help with certain.
okay,
things,
no,
with certain
now
things.
now I get it, but back in the day, I'd be like, what?
I can read.
Right, yeah. I know. I would just be like, but if it was something I couldn't pronounce, I'd be like, that's not doing anything for me. Like teach? Can you teach? Can you fucking?
So you just tell me how to say
right.
this, please?
Like, just, I'm gonna point to
Well,
the word.
that might be something where you're better, like hearing
Oh,
it. You know?
dude, I'm very good with that. Like, if I see something, I have a very photographic memory.
Yeah.
And I have a very you're good with that too, though. Like you can recount things verbatim, and I am good with that. Like I can. Someone will say something, I'm like, oh, no, that's not how they said it. They said it this way.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, what's the difference? I'm like, well, that's a big difference, dude.
does
Like,
matter,
the
yeah.
7 words I said as opposed to the 4 you just said, like, it's not
Yeah.
the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I've noticed you're good with that. But I'm also good with, like, I'll see something, and, like, if it's significant to me for any reason, I don't really have to, like, I don't know. It's weird, dude. Like, I'll get a list of things at work, like, here's four numbers, 4 trailer numbers. They're all 5 digits long each, right? Go grab these 4 trailers, or do whatever fucking inspection to them, whatever the fuck you got to do.
Let's see, there's
And,
like 2 or 3.
I'm
See, you didn't even
Yeah,
know.
that's
That's
right.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, I need to cut
prove
that.
my
I
point.
really need to cut that out.
See, we don't abuse that
No,
often.
I really-
yeah, we really
no,
do.
I really
though.
need-
I mean,
I really need to cut
I
that
know
out.
I let him go, but I think usually I hear him.
Yeah, I clearly don't. But I don't know. I don't know, dude. I'm just good with that. I have a semi-photographic memory. It really helps a lot in a big way.
It's paying dividends.
It makes me look smart a lot of the. It really does. A lot of the time, it makes me look real
It
smart.
does. I mean, I'm definitely the smartest guy painting the trailer. I can tell, yeah.
Dude,
climbing that corporate ladder.
the other day we were sealing something up, right? And we used like legit like the old school type
Huffing paint?
Like no,
Oh.
not even. Well, no paint like
Lead based?
Yeah, no. The paint we do is just like little touch up, bullshit. It's mostly not paint. It's mostly not painting. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But that's just little bullshit. Like we'll paint the wheels and stuff like it's stupid, dude. I don't even want to explain it, but
Please don't.
yeah, it's painful. But what was I just saying though about the other thing?
You're huffing paint?
Oh no, it wasn't the paint. It was like that old school airplane glue. Like they used to make the joke, dude. And
Yeah.
my buddy had
To
it
eat
out.
some?
My buddy had it out, and He's like, and he has it like far away
this
from
takes
him.
me back. Licking it.
No, he's like, dude, he's like, even from down here, like that's like, he's like, this is like strong. And I'm like, damn, dude.
It's like Gay Wednesdays covers himself in glue. I bet it kind of like this up.
This was yesterday. It was still Tug Me Tuesday. So no, but so he's like, dude, this stuff is like strong, dude. And I'm like, no kidding. Like, why do people do that? Like, I don't understand at all. And he's like, I don't get it either. It like burns your throat. And I'm like, really? Is it that bad? And he's like, yeah. He's like, dude, just come stand over the can. And so the can was like this far from my face, you know, like, and
you're like, whoa.
And I just took a deep breath in through my nostrils and breathed out. And I was just like, whoa, dude, like legit, like, dude,
I get it now.
Like, I felt like I took a whippet. You know what I mean? And that's why people like they'll like soak a rag with that. And then put the rag up to their mouth and go, and that's what like a huff is, you know. And it's like, dude, I could barely like just take a little, you know. I don't get how
that
people,
can mess.
That's
you
what I'm saying, dude. Like, dude, I don't get how people do that shit. And people they do it with gasoline.
Yeah,
they
I was never into that.
They just soak a rag with gas and just dude, no, man, no, that's not even. I don't know. That's not human, dude. That's weird.
I don't know, man.
That's weird.
I don't think I'd ever.
That's how aliens get high, I feel like. You know?
What?
That's crazy.
That's how aliens get high?
I feel like that's a recreational drug for aliens.
No,
you know?
not at all.
I don't know.
They could probably just do whatever they want. They're probably just so awesome.
They probably just like, yo, I want to be high.
Yeah. I just want to feel good. I don't even need to be high.
Yeah.
Yo, can you make me like depressed? Can I feel something else besides euphoria?
Yeah, besides crazy genius at all times. Yeah. That Rogan was talking about that, which fascinated me, about how they're not going to need
I was keeping track. We almost made it, dude.
Did I drop it?
You always mention Rogan.
Wow.
We made it to the final minute. Oh, you almost did it, buddy. You almost did it.
Sorry, man.
I was keeping track. I was like, he's not going to do it. Damn it.
I'm sorry.
All right.
No, but he talked about how he's like, I bet that's why the aliens have like no sex organs, because they're just like past it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn.
Well, you know what's a weird concept?
That's
Is like they were
crazy to
talking
think
about
about.
how like the people that think that aliens are just us in the future, like that's how far we evolved.
Right.
And that old chestnut, and it was a strange thing because it was like, well, look at the trends. Like, what's attractive with people? And they say like they're hairless. Like, you know, you shave everything. You try to be hairless, and then. As far as like the eyes are like skin color and like everything like that, and then like eventually is that what it's going to become?
Right.
These hairless, intelligent beings, like no, everyone's equal in every single way because everybody looks alike.
Right.
And it's like this, like, is that where it's going? It's like
that's how the liberals want it to be.
You know, but that's the same.
It's
That's
like
it.
shit.
Yeah, I mean, I want to throw a rock at somebody.
And by the way, I'm liberal. Okay, I'm a real liberal. I'm not the neo-liberal, fucking so far left that they're far right liberal. You know what I mean? Like that. I don't know. That also.
What do you mean?
pisses me off that they hijacked that fucking word, dude. You know? Yeah.
What
and conservative. That's a conservative. That doesn't. They don't conserve anything, dude. Like the conservatives were literally conserving the environment. Like that's how the party started, or that's how the conservative Republican thing started. Well, like Teddy Roosevelt and all that shit. It's like now they want to. They're the opposite of.
See, I feel like sometimes you get down rabbit holes where you start to do research over something, and that's where I don't. Yeah. Like you probably thought in your head, you're like, so where did that come from? And you like go through it. I don't go through that.
Really?
I don't do it. I'm like, I just hate everyone.
That's my shit, dude. That's my shit. I
remember researching.
Yeah. Oh my dude. Yeah. Stuff like that. Yeah.
Rabbit holes of YouTube.
I love that.
I do that, but with like just mindless, like stupid stuff, like fight videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And wrestling promos.
I get lost. Yeah, I get lost on Wikipedia rabbit holes where I'm looking up. I look up.
Oh, so then there's a blue word and you click on that. And
click. Yeah. And then I'm clicking back. I'm like, what mental illness is this? Like, holy shit.
Wait, did I already read this?
Yeah. I'm like, oh my god, how did I? Just the crazy fucking. I don't know, man. It's nuts.
Well, I find myself lately, I need to, get off of Facebook and Twitter. Like, I can't have the windows up in my computer. I'm getting to the point where it's like becoming a problem. Where like,
you mean
I quite literally will scroll through something, click off of Facebook, go to Twitter, click right back to Facebook, or click something, X out. I can't do
you
this.
mean
And
just
then
get
go
off
to
of
my
it at work?
phone, and the next thing I know, I'm doing it. Like,
Okay.
just randomly. Like, doesn't even matter. It's just every like little
but,
thing.
But you're saying get off altogether.
Yes, I gotta I need to take breaks.
I'm
like
thinking-
breaks where I block it off and be like, dude, do not be on this from here to here. Like, you just can't do this.
I'm
this
thinking
much.
the same,
It's ridiculous.
dude.
Just scrolling, just mindless, just like looking through. It's insane. Just news feeds, and then you see something on a news feed, so then you go on YouTube to like look at a clip from like something else that someone else mentioned, and then it's just like
fucking exhausting.
Dude, you know what I hate? Like old basketball clips. That could ruin my day.
Yeah.
Like if you show me an old Jordan highlight video, it's like, here we go.
Right.
Like now I got to see everything he did from 96 to 97.
Right.
Like, now I need to look at the 3-point contest with Larry Bird. And then I got to go to like then I got to see like his best
Jason
passes.
Williams. Oh shit.
And yeah,
I forgot
Jason
about him.
Williams. I'll
Yeah.
watch this one again,
Fucking
even though I've
White
seen it
Chuck.
7
Oh,
times.
dude,
Yeah,
I
let's
love
go to
that-
one.
that,
Hey, who did that originally? Pistol Pete Maravich. So let's watch
Right.
Pistol Pete do all his
Right.
shit. He goes, he played at LSU. You know who else played at LSU? Shaquille O'Neal. So let's watch Shaquille O'Neal do
He
his
was
thing
my
at LSU.
attorney, my OUI.
Yeah, he was your attorney.
Oh my god.
What do dreams mean? and then you're all the way out there from that one thing.
That's it. That's it.
You want to keep going?
Yeah.
I think
sure.
but that's how mine works, dude. That's so crazy.
I thought it was an actual question. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's a rabbit hole you can
Right.
go down. It
Right.
just sucks.
I love it though.
I don't want to know too much. I
Yeah.
know too much. That's what happens.
See-
I'm too goddamn
see,
smart.
That's me and my.
That's such a lie. But it's funny
No,
because
but-
I know a lot
yeah,
about
you
a
know.
little of garbage
smart
crap.
dude, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but
dude.
like trivial crap.
Yeah.
I need
But
to
we
know
have
more.
fun with it though.
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's why I got my I got the prehensile penis and the kidney transplant. That was from work, dude. That's what we do. We're like, yo, here's the cool shit I heard about last night. Now tell me yours. And that guy today clearly won.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, holy shit.
And for the record, like you had a story that good, we should have closed with
I know,
prehensile
dude.
penis.
I'm sorry,
Instead, we
man.
led with it.
I was
But
too
we're kind of
excited.
closing with it now.
I was too excited.
We're
Yeah.
closing with it now. I think we can wrap up. It's 9 o'clock right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you know
We-
what?
People got places to be and whatnot.
This was a fun one. I enjoyed this episode.
Again, it's
a lot.
always, dude, always good to hit the
always
reset
good
button.
stuff, yeah.
You know, get in here with my mans and fucking. Oh god.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh Jesus.
Listen, I'm not showing up to your workplace.
Yeah.
Not going to visit you at work.
Well, no,
now that I know what goes down there.
I gotta get good on my f bombs. I'm just dropping them. You see, you missed that one even.
I
You're
did.
just used to
I
it. You're just used to it.
Yep.
Ugh. All right. Well, yeah. As always, thank.